What's happening, good people? This is Black Power Media Reloaded, and we are happy to have you here today. Very special day. Today is a day that we commemorate the life of a brother who we all know and love. He is a veteran in our People's Liberation Movement. He's a brother who has been putting in work before many of us arrived on this planet. He's someone who's helped to provide a soundtrack for our liberation movement with his work with folks like Gil Scott-Heron as a member of the Midnight Band, played with a number of different greats such as Taj Mahal, Stevie Wonder, and many others. He's also a freedom fighter, of course, one of our favorite freedom fighters. He's a member of the Black Panther Party and the Black Liberation Army, and a staunch supporter and advocate for the liberation of political prisoners, particularly Imam Jamil Al-Amin, formerly known as H. Rap Brown. Today, we will be celebrating and hopefully raising some resources for Sheikh Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. We have a whole lot of guests on here tonight, folks from all over the world, musicians, freedom fighters, imams, and all types of different spiritual leaders. And we're going to give you the business. We're going to make sure that you learn who this brother is, because oftentimes we know that so many of the fighters, so many of the true fighters are almost forgotten or damn near invisible. So we want to make sure that we not give flowers for this brother while he's here, but to show genuine love. And that's what we intend on doing here today. We're going to open this program up with a drum session from our brother Baba Kojo Ayinde Johnson. He's going to get it started. Then we'll bring on Sheikh Baba Bilal Sunni Ali to hear comments and receive love from you all today. If everyone can hear me out there, put a black fist in the chat. Let me know you hear me, a thumbs up or something. We want to make sure that this sound is going through correct. And we're going to get it started with a brother Kojo. Baba Kojo. Let's get it.
Peace. Free the land. Salute.
Look at that. I'm talking all this good stuff and I'm muted. I think Baba AK in the background. He must have did that to me. Anyway, we are live and direct. That was Baba Kojo. Baba Kojo, we appreciate you dropping uh, the war drums for us to get this thing started. We want to start it off properly with a prayer. We had the drums. Now we have the prayer. Imam Bashir, if you're in the building, please turn your camera on. Okay, right on. So we're going to get it started. We're going to have a prayer from Imam Bashir, and we'll be with you in a second. Imam Bashir, how you doing, brother? Assalamu alaikum. You're muted.
Alhamdulillah. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Brother Kalanji. Alhamdulillah. Can you hear me there, Habibi?
We hear you well, brother. Yes, sir. We're going to let you.
Is Imam Amin in the building or Jihad Abdul Muhammad?
I see Imam Nadim. I don't see the other brothers right now.
You don't see Imam Amin? Okay.
We have Sheikh Bilal here. Sheikh Bilal, how you doing today, brother? Okay, cool.
Maybe we just open with the Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
I mean, we appreciate. I'm sorry, I cut you off, brother.
Alhamdulillah. That was just the basic Fatiha. That any matter that does not begin in the name of Allah is a matter which is incomplete. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala complete our mission, our task, our niyat to bring a healing to Amir Bilal Sunni Ali, to free Imam Jamal Alameen, to help all the Muslims throughout the world. The Muslims is here within America, the Muslims of Atlanta, all the communities of Atlanta. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring a healing to us all. Ameen.
Ameen. Ameen. We appreciate you sharing. And I'm sure Baba Sheikh Bilal can, he thanks you as well. We appreciate you coming on, and may Allah reward you for all the work that you do.
Alhamdulillah.
Right on. So we are here. This is again, Baba Bilal will be joining us today. I don't think he'll be speaking. If he would like to, I'm sure that folks will let us know in the chat. We will continue this program with a video tribute from Rashamash, the singing chef.
Birthday is Sunday, May 19th. This is Brother Bilal Sunni Ali. Brother Bilal Sunni Ali, one of my favorite people on the planet. And besides playing with Gil Scott-Heron's Midnight Band for a very long time, he was the first musician to hire me when I moved to Atlanta, and his group, the Song of Life Ensemble. He wrote some beautiful music himself. He even wrote a tune that I sing called the Harvest Tune for Kwanzaa. It's the melody of Nat King Cole's Christmas song. But instead of chestnuts roasting, he said, we got 7 days to celebrate. I'm not going to sing that right now. 7 principles of life placed in our hearts from creation's first start. Ancient values plays a part, a very special part. See the 7 candles glowing there, on a table filled with wine. The more things we know about our heritage grows, place a feeling deep inside, a feeling that freedom's mine. quietly on its way. The ancestors prayed hard for this day, and it's a victory in such a peaceful way. So we'll cherish our own precious holiday, and so this harvest right comes down to us, just as blessings from above. And it's so glorious as the world looks to us, spreading peace, spreading light, spreading love, and spreading joy. Kwanzaa time, Kwanzaa time, Kwanzaa's here to stay. But anyway, I'm asking.
Okay, we that was Rosh Shamaz, and we appreciate that tune. We appreciate him sharing. I know he would like to be here in person, but unfortunately he can't be in person. But we appreciate his effort as well. Again, you're watching Black Power Media. We're live and direct, and it's living tribute to Bilal Sunni Ali, Sheikh Bilal Sunni Ali. Happy to have you on board. Allow me to be one of the first to say I love and appreciate you for what I've learned from you and all you've given us as a community. And we have plenty of people in the background who will be testifying and having testimony. Coming up next, we have the daughter, one of the daughters of Sheikh Bilal Sunni Ali, dear sister, Dr. Auntie Sunni Ali, will be dropping some words. What's happening, Auntie? How are you doing?
Peace, peace, Kalonji. Peace, Daddy, and peace of revolutionary greetings to all who are tuned in. Who is Sheikh Baba Bilal Sunni Ali? If we asked everyone tuned into this live stream to answer that question, we'd hear a range of responses. And actually, I'm going to get in my teacher bag for just a second and ask for those who are able, go ahead and drop in the live chat. Who is Sheikh Baba Bilal Sunni Ali to you? And I'll wait to hear some of the responses. Who is Sheikh Baba Bilal Sunni Ali to you? Drop it in the chat if you're able.
My daddy.
All right, my daddy, my pops, visionary. Okay, some of the responses are coming in. Keep them coming in. So as we know, Baba Bilal has embodied a Baba. Yes, he's embodied many roles over the course of his 76 years. Musician, performer, composer, educator, activist, revolutionary, movement builder, audio engineer, technician, and the list goes on. Many of us are familiar with Baba Bilal, the activist, the revolutionary, the movement builder, the co-founder of the notorious Bronx Harlem chapter of the Black Panther Party, the conscious citizen of the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa, an ambassador of the UNIA-ACL, the national spokesperson for the National Committee for the Defense of Political Prisoners, his leadership of the Imam Jamil Action Network. Many of us are familiar with Baba Bilal, who stood as co-defendant alongside Dr. Mutulu Shakur, successfully represented by revolutionary attorney Chokwe Lumumba. Some of you know him from his work in Belize, where he's taught youth music classes, facilitated music therapy for the ill, and where he co-founded Diaspora Limited, an NGO with his wife, Fulani Sunni Ali, dedicated to international African sustainable opportunities in arts. Many of us know Baba Bilal, the family man, youngest of 4 siblings, who married his soulmate and partner in revolution and love, Fulani Sunni Ali, on December 31st, 1976, at the Freedom Fighters Mosque in the Bronx, New York. Their union, officiated by iconic figures like Imam Muhammad Haq and Queen Mother Audley Moore, has blossomed into a large family of children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, with more on the way. Today, we are here to honor and celebrate and shower with flowers all that he is, with a particular nod to Baba Bilal, the world-renowned revolutionary musician. Many of you might not know that his journey in music began at the tender age of 2 at Harlem's famous Savoy Ballroom, where he first encountered the sounds of legends like Fletcher Henderson, Count Basie, and Duke Ellington, who were in rehearsal while he sat with his mother, Lois Johnson, in her sewing lessons. His formal introduction to music came at 12 from another family member, his brother, Lloyd Bob Johnson. May he rest in peace. His brother Bob gave him My Favorite Things by John Coltrane. And this was the beginning of a lifelong love and relationship with music. At 12, Bilal met Tony Duncanson, who later played percussion for Gil Scott-Heron. And together they formed the Symphony 7, a group of young musicians playing Latin and Calypso music in the Bronx and Harlem areas. By 17, he was performing with the Senkori Nubian Cultural Workshop, exploring ancient stories of the Quran and traditions while honing his craft in instruments like the saxophone, the flute, and the clarinet. At the age of 22, Bilal became the spirit of Gil Scott-Heron's Midnight Band and began performing alongside legendary artists like Doug Carnes, Stevie Wonder, Wynton Marsalis, the American Symphony Orchestra, Jimmy Hops, the Spirit, Baba Shahid, Errol Turbinton, Pharoah Saunders, Sun Ra, and many, many more. He has been a student of John Laporta, Jabri Hewitt, Dr. Yusuf Lateef, and Frank Foster. He has taught music and given lectures in public and private schools, as well as university campuses and community institutions locally, nationally, and internationally. As a composer, arranger, Bilal has written for and collaborated with Gil Scott-Heron, Brian Jackson, Joe Greenidge, Ebony Joanne, Jabril Haynes, Kwanzaa with the Joneses, and Black Arts Movement architects Askia M. Touré and Amiri Baraka. Some of you know and love his powerful compositions like Look for Me in the Whirlwind. We're righteous soldiers, but we don't wear no uniform. Songs like Something in My Blood keeps me singing this old song. Singing it keeps me thinking, I've been singing this song so long. Something in my blood wants to be out there in the air. When it spills out, there's gonna be freedom somewhere, I swear. And there are so many other songs. Those are just a few. These songs speak to his revolutionary spirit and belief that music is the healing force of the universe, the highest form of communication there is, a conviction that he has shared in his performances, his lectures, and his scholarship. Today, as we honor Baba Bilal, may this outpouring of love through word and sound be a healing force for him today and beyond. And Daddy, I want to say to you, one of your favorite songs, the work song, you've been working, and you still have so very far to go. Thank you.
Right on. Asante, while that was powerful, it was so powerful that me and Baba AK, we was about to sing back up, but then we saw
Y'all should have joined in. Y'all should have came on through.
Nah, we saw Aisha and Madaya in the background. We ain't want no problems. I saw the Spirit of Fulani on that next page, so I ain't want no heat. Did you all want to say anything while you're up here? You're muted. So
just that we appreciate everyone being here. All of the calls, text messages, check-ins, what can we do? Prayer is powerful. And we are a praying family. We are a revolutionary family, and we truly appreciate the revolutionary love that you guys have given our Baba and our family.
Right
That's
on.
all I have to know.
Right on. You got anything to say, Diane?
I just, the same thing my sister said, just reiterating the thank yous, the Toda Rabah, Sante Sana, everything has been, even in the overwhelming stages, having family in this community with all the love has given us so much, added to our strength and allowed us to, continue to move forward, knowing that we have so many people here to support our father, and even our mother, and all of our brothers and sisters, because this is, even though we're a big family, it's still, this is still a time where we need as much love and support as possible. So we thank you all, and Creator willing, we will continue and move forward as both of, all of our parents have taught us to do.
Right on. Well, we appreciate you all for your work with Baba Bilal. And we're going to do the best we could. And I appreciate you all trusting us here at Black Power Media to even handle the business today. So thank you all for, for what we're doing here. So I'm going to take you all off, and we're going to speak to my singing partner over here. We figure we'll start our own group. We don't need y'all. But we'll Baba AK, what's happening, brother?
Hey, free the land.
Free the land, brother. How you feeling?
Comrade Kalanji, and just salute to you and Black Power Media for hosting this for our brother. And I would just be remiss if I didn't start with, on behalf of the entire family of the New African People's Organization and the Malcolm X grassroots movement, we salute Baba Bilal, and I'm honored to be the one to speak on, represent us on this day. And just personally, I met Baba Bilal. I was like 19 years old. He was, a few years older than me. And I didn't meet him. I didn't know he was a musician. I just knew him as a revolutionary. I was living in California, and this was a revolutionary brother from the East Coast, who had formerly been in the New York Black Panther Party. And at that time, he was representing the National Committee for the Defense of Political Prisoners, dealing with the RNA 11. Many of our Black Liberation Army captured comrades like Sister Asada and Brother Sundiata Akoli. They just represent everybody. And then later I found out about him being a musician. And we, I know it's Baba Sheikh Bilal Sunni Ali. We just call him Spirit back during those days. And Spirit, to me, kind of represented who he was, because Baba Bilal is a spiritual leader as well. Not because, I don't know if he at the mosque delivers the message on Friday, but I do know this: he lives it. And so he was an example for us of how, no matter what your religion was, how you live, how you treat people, things of that nature, and then how you be a revolutionary in this movement as well. And so, and Baba Bilal is always, as far as I knew, represented the New African Independence movement. We salute him for that, whether he was doing it as a Panther, whether he was doing it in support of our Black Liberation Army comrades, whether, he and I were both in the African People's Party under the leadership of Muhammad Ahmed, or also known as Max Stanford. He wore a lot of hats, but he's always been the same brother. He was an exile, he was a political prisoner, emerged from that. And just in closing, because I know I'm not supposed to be on here forever, and
you get me jumped over here, so yeah, right.
I learned you don't go beyond your time limit, or they won't ask you back. But
that's why I don't get invited no more.
No, we'll work that out. But anyway, Chokwe, as was mentioned, was his attorney when he was being charged with being involved in RICO conspiracy, and with Sekou other brothers and sisters during that time. And Chokwe said in his closing argument, he played music by Brothers Bilal and the Midnight Band. So Chokwe always said, for those y'all don't know, the great attorney and now ancestor, Chokwe
right.
Lumumba, that music from Bilal, the jury start moving with the music. So he played a critical role, his art, in freeing himself. And so we need to resurrect and play that music for our children. The stories of Baba Bilal need to be taught as he's still living with us today, and the role he played in teaching folks. And I just would encourage people, if you haven't picked up Look For Me in the Whirlwind, Baba Bilal is one of the authors in here. It gives you a picture of the movement that oftentimes people don't, it's not really expressed. And so I would encourage everybody to get that book, to read the stories of Brother Bilal, Baba Bilal, Daruba bin Wahad, of Sundiata Kohli, Sekou Dinga's definitely up in there. So just reading these stories give you a different perspective than oftentimes people push about our movement, liberation movement during the 1960s and 70s. I'll stop right there. Blessings to the family for allowing me to come on and say a few words. And salute to Black Power Media for creating this space for us to support our elder, our brother, our ancestor, not ancestor, what the hell I'm talking about? Our elder, our brother, our leader, Bilal Sunni Ali, our teacher, Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. And so, and we ask everybody to contribute and support the family in this particular effort. Thank you again. Free the land.
Free the land. Baba AK, we appreciate you. And I'm laughing to myself because I'm like, every time he come on, he say, he a little bit younger than me. I mean, a little bit older than me. So I'm hoping that you'll never have to say I'm a little bit older than you. But anyway, stay on point. We love and appreciate you, and we appreciate you coming through indeed. Free the land. You're checking out, once again, this is a living tribute to Baba Bilal, Sheikh Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. We have a whole lot more coming up. We have some more guests. I'm going to ask our imams. We're going to have some imams to come on. We have a number of people coming on. We have the last poets be joining us today. I see my brother Abiel Doon in the building. You know, I heard he ripped up Richmond, Virginia recently. We're going to talk about that. We have the Midnight Band to be joining us. But now we're going to have some of our imams come on. I'm asking Imam Bilal to turn your camera on, please, and we'll start adding folks. And Imam Nadeem, good to see you, Baba. How you doing?
Assalamu alaikum. Well, alhamdulillah.
Alaikum salam. How you feeling?
Assalamu alaikum. Hey, Allah let me wake up. I'm hanging out with my grandbaby here. Just turned 3 today in Chi-Town. And it was with my other grandbabies in D.C. Yesterday. So we're doing a grandparents tour.
So you're doing a granddaddy tour? That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right on. Good to see you. Alhamdulillah. So what we'll do is we're gonna rotate. I just happened to see the two Imam Bilals a couple days ago, so we're gonna get it started with you, Imam Nadeem, and then we'll have the other imams share some of their words. And we're gonna ask the other imams. I think Imam Bilal in the car, turn your mic off for a minute because I think we're hearing everywhere you're traveling through. Right. Okay, so Imam Nadeem, you can take it.
Now, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I seek refuge in Allah from the curse of Satan. And I begin in the name of Allah, most gracious and merciful. Alhamdulillah, it's my honor, to talk to our brother, Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. Alhamdulillah, as part of the Midnight Band, his music was a part of the soundtrack of my life as well. In fact, the first time I saw the Midnight Band was in 1974. And it must be something about that age 19, as Dr. Akinyele talked about, 19. I was 19 years old when I first saw him perform with the Midnight Band, and he was levitating on that stage. And, again, and the music always came from a very deep well, even at the age of 19, I recognized it was different from the stuff we were listening to from the Midnight Band. They took stuff from the corner, and they also were able to just imbue the religious traditions and the cultural traditions. So they mix up. It's basically collective cultural succotash, and so spiritual succotash. And so, like I say, that's was one of the influences on me being as active as I had been over the years. He's also, just seeing him as a Muslim, he was one of the inspirations of me coming to Islam. I came to Islam after college at the age, on my birthday at the age of 23. But the Midnight Band and, the music, like you hear people say, music is haram. But I was listening to Pharaoh Sanders and Leon Thomas and Doug Kahn and all of them. And they brought me to Islam because the music that they were presenting was something that make people think and make people really look for a higher purpose in life. And the Midnight Band spoke to our generation coming out of the 60s. I'm a movement child, born in 1955. And as a jazz communicator in Philly and Atlanta, their band and his music also was, especially that Western Sunrise. You listen to that sunrise in the western sky. Good morning. you know, and that's one of the, based on that hadith, it's going to be, the last day, sign of the sun rising in the west. And again, and when I met him, in Atlanta, especially, alhamdulillah, he's been active in the work of the political prisoners, specifically working on behalf of Imam Jamil Abdul Alameen. And he's been a tireless worker. And Bilal Sunni Ali is not a role model, he's a real model, in how you blend social justice and faith and allow your faith to be the fuel for your pursuit of justice. And may Allah accept all of your deeds and reward you immensely. And I just want to close out with the recitation of Surah Al-Asr. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Verily, by the token of time, mankind is lost, except for those who have faith and enjoin and the mutual teachings of truth in patience and constancy. And again, love you. You're my brother, alhamdulillah, and my mentor, on so many different levels. May Allah continue to heal you, and He is Al Shafi, and may He, bring you a beautiful healing. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, and the mercy of Allah and His blessings.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Shukran, Imam Nadeem, for sharing those words. I forgot you was a singer. We'd have had you singing on here.
A little bit.
Right on. We appreciate you. Travel safe and enjoy the grands.
Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Wa alaikum salam. We have next coming up, Imam Bilal Ali. Man, Bilal, you can unmute yourself, brother.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
My dear brothers and sisters, alhamdulillah, this tribute to alhamdulillah, Sheikh Bilal Sunni Ali, mashallah. The works that you have done, alhamdulillah, and I'm the youngest probably on this line, alhamdulillah. The works that you have done and the example that you have set for many of us, we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow you to continue to do this work. I want to share a story. I was coming from Mecca, Medina back in 2004, subhanallah. And they stopped me in the airport in Germany. They weren't going to allow me to get on the plane. And they said that because my name had been put on the list. I said, man, what in the world have I done this fast, And I turned the computer around, and it had Bilal Sunni Ali on the computer, subhanallah, and that just show you, the world traveler, that he have done works everywhere. And alhamdulillah, eventually they let me go, because I had to prove that I wasn't Bilal Sunni Ali, but mashallah, the works that you have done, Sheikh, from the years of struggle, and the work that you're doing, alhamdulillah, that we don't even know about, or myself that I don't know about, and the works that you're doing on behalf of IJAN with Imam Jamil, mashallah. We commend you for that, and we can only continue to try to stand on the shoulders of giants like yourself, and may Allah allow us to just do a part of what you're doing, alhamdulillah. We love you for the sake of Allah. And we pray that Allah continue to give you strength, give you the ability to guide, alhamdulillah, your family and those who are around you. Thank you so much, Sheikh Bilal, for all that you do and the advice that you give to me every time that we talk, Sheikh. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I mean, Shukran for sharing those words, Imam Bilal. I don't know if we're gonna let you blame Imam Bilal Sunni Ali. I mean Bilal Sunni Ali for for you being on the list. I don't know, but we're gonna ride with it today though. But anyway, we definitely appreciate you. Travel safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Next, we have Bilal Ibn Jimmy Stroud. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, Sheikh?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We hear you well.
Alhamdulillah. I just want to say, just a few words about our brother Bilal. Of course, I'm like the other brothers and sisters. I met brother Bilal at the masjid in the West End years ago. All right. And he's always been a very nice, soft-spoken brother. But I can honestly say that for me personally, the greatest contribution he's made in my life is he probably doesn't remember this, but one day I had the pleasure of visiting him at his home. This is some years ago. And I was talking to him about the importance of being, self-reliant, Black people being self-determining. He sat at the table, he listened to me, and he started telling me about his involvement with the Republic of New Africa. And at that time, I didn't know a lot about the organization, but just talking to him about that, it really opened my mind that it is possible for Black people in America to be self-reliant and self-determining. And just by that conversation, in other words, before that conversation with Brother Bilal on that day in his house at the little table near his kitchen, before that conversation, I knew that Black people, we had to struggle, and I knew the history of what we've gone through. But Bilal, from that short conversation he had with me, he allowed me to see the possibility that yes, we can be self-determining, we can be self-reliant, and that is the key for our liberation, is being self-determining. And I was like, wow. So he opened my eyes. That statue of Booker T. Washington at Washington High School here in Atlanta. That's a big statue of Booker T. Washington in front of the high school. Brother, if you could pull up that picture, it's a picture of Booker T. Washington actually lifting a piece of cloth off of the head of another Black man. In other words, showing him, look at these possibilities. And it's in front of the Booker T. Washington High School here in Atlanta. And I believe that conversation that I had with him that particular night, a particular day, opened my mind to that possibility. So if anything, I like to say, Sheikh Bilal, thank you so much for just opening my eyes to that possibility. And of course, I picked him up and I took him to the masjid for Jum'ah. But that particular conversation to me was huge. So I thank you so much, Brother Bilal. May Allah Ta'ala bless you. May Allah Ta'ala keep you. And again, from one Bilal to Bilal, this is from the heart, because Bilal, we got to stick together. We got to stick together. And so may Allah bless you. May Allah keep you. May Allah sustain you. May Allah enrich you. May Allah turn all your bad deeds into good deeds. And may Allah increase you in your good deeds. Thank you so much, Brother Bilal. May Allah bless you. I had the honor of meeting one of your daughters. Thank you so much for allowing me to come forth on this very powerful medium. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. May Allah bless you all. Thank you, Brother Bilal. I salute you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We appreciate you, Imam Bilal Ibn Timi Stroud, for coming on board and set tripping with your, us Bilal's got to stick together. It's all good. We're going to keep this program moving. I want to say to the folks in the background, because I know that there are a number of folks who joined us already. If you've already spoken, please join us from our YouTube link, because if you're still in the background after you speak, then it will prevent other folks from logging on. We have a whole lot of folks that are attempting to log on. And if you're still in the background after you spoke, you're preventing other folks from coming on board. So please, if you've spoken already, just check us out on YouTube and we'll go from there. We've been talking a lot about music tonight. And, we figured that if we're going to talk about Gil Scott-Heron, we didn't want a set trip. We talk about the Midnight Band. So what we do, or how we do this thing, we didn't have the last poets on deck. So we want to bring on Baba Abiodun today to talk about Baba Bilal. I think the last time I've seen Abiodun, Sheikh Bilal, the last poets, and Auntie from the Watts Prophets, we actually did the 55-year anniversary of the last poets right here on this platform. So Baba Abiodun, good to see you again. How you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm wonderful. I've been enjoying listening to the tributes given to Brother Bilal, because he deserves that. Bilal, you have some brothers and sisters who profess to be revolutionaries, and they do everything they can to create a certain atmosphere around themselves that can get folks to believe that they're on a certain track to liberate us and themselves. Bilal is naturally that. This brother has always had the natural aura of liberation in his very presence. And I've seen him all my life as just a brother who happens to be a phenomenal musician, but his spirit is so wonderful. It permeates the air that he actually lives in. And I know his family, just looking at his family speak earlier, I see that they all have that touch. I mean, it's like the hand of God has been on them forever. And I know that whatever he's going through, he can be healed. And I know, because when you have the understanding that we are a magnificent people, and with the love that we have been blessed to have to share with each other, we can do anything. There is nothing on this planet that can stop us from arriving to the levels that we want to. If Bilal is going through some changes right now, we all are going through changes. Being in America is a major problem for many of us, but we have overcome many obstacles. And Bilal is one of those brothers who, through his music, through his personality, through his existence, is a healing force. And I pray and hope that his own energy will reverberate inside of his soul, so that whatever is ailing him now, it will come to pass. He is a brother that we will always respect and love, because he is a brother who respects and loves his people. I'm like you mentioned the fact that I was in Virginia a couple of weeks ago. They have a group there in Virginia called Sankofa, and Sankofa has a park that they've made into a park of tributes. There's a brother artist who has done portraits of many of our heroes and sheroes. Bilal should be in that park. There's no doubt about that. I was there for a performance and actually for an unveiling of a mural of the last poets. And I was truly honored. I did everything in my power to keep from crying, because it was a real, real honor to be given that kind of tribute, to be loved by your people, to get flowers while you can smell them. And when I think about people like Bilal, and I think about brothers like Gil, these brothers are monuments in our hearts and in our minds, what they have done to set us on the right course to be who we're supposed to be. Right? We still have brothers and sisters who are plugging into the wrong sockets. And we have some who have never plugged in to those sockets in America. We plugged into each other. Our power lies within our togetherness. Bilal understands that. He lives it every single day. and he will always be blessed because of that. And for that reason alone, he will always be a brother who I see as a divine right to share and be here for all of us.
Right on, right on. Hey man, Baba Abiodun, we definitely appreciate you and those folks in Richmond. Those are comrades, and every year this was the 21st year in Richmond, and we definitely are happy that you all were able to go out there and rip it down. I actually was supposed to have been hosting your piece, but I couldn't make it. But definitely appreciate you. I'm gonna ask, and I know I'm going off task a little bit, but I'm gonna ask if you don't mind to give us a short poem for Baba Bilal, if you don't mind being put on the spot.
Bilal, a real brother with love for his people. Music is his soul, sharing his soul, shared through his horn, a spiritual saxophone, creating divine sounds of joy. Bilal, an honorable brother, you can count on him now and before the revolution. And there will be a revolution, and it will not be televised. And we will see Bilal smiling at the end.
Right on, right on. We definitely appreciate you coming on board. You know what I mean? And definitely continue Last Poets Forever. And stay on point.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. And Bilal, you get better, man. So we can do some more music together. The last time we did something together, I think, matter of fact, we brother mentioned Pharaoh songs earlier. We had a performance, and I did "The Creator Has a Master Plan," because Leon Thomas was a very good friend of mine, and I would always sing that song whenever I had opportunity. And of course, Bilal knows the licks, and Pharaoh also is a very good friend of mine as well. And I just love that piece. And Bilal's horn is magical, and we had a good time together. But I've never not had a good time in the presence of Bilal. He brings that. He doesn't carry negativity with him. He is one of those positive brothers. No matter what's going on, he always comes from a positive side. You never see him down. You never see him fretting. You don't see him worrying about nothing. He moves through life like the spirit that he is.
No doubt. Right on. Definitely stay on point. Love and appreciation. Abiodun, Last Poets. We're going to keep it moving. Yes, sir. We have up next, we have Mama Shafia. How you feeling? You in the building. Tell the people who you are. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullah wa barakatuh. I seek refuge in Allah. I ask Allah to guide my heart and guide my tongue. My name is Shafia Mbalia. I'm here on behalf of Imam Jamil Action Network, and I just want to read a statement first from Ijan and then a comment from myself. It is on behalf of Imam Jamil Action Network that I acknowledge and express our appreciation for the dedication, the sacrifice, and leadership that Baba Bilal Sunni Ali has given Ijan, and more fundamentally, the freedom of wrongfully convicted prisoner at war, Imam Jamil El-Amin, and all political prisoners. Baba Bilal is the current Amir, or administrative chair of Ijan, and as such, he has shouldered much responsibility with patience, clarity, and given guidance with strategic thinking. Even much before the establishment of Ijan, Baba Bilal, with Brother Masai Ehohosi, may Allah be pleased with him, coordinated the International Committee to Free Imam Jamil El-Amin. Brother Bilal truly epitomizes the hadith, or record of Islamic traditions and sayings by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, paraphrasing that Muslims are commanded to stand against oppression and injustice. And if you are unable to do that, then you must speak against it. And if you cannot do that, then you must hate it in your heart. And that is the weakest of faith. And Imam Jamil, by the way, is reported to have added, and why would you want to be known for having the weakest of faith? Since November 2020, when he was elected Amir, Baba Bilal's commitment to Ijan and the freedom of Imam, shown through his willingness to travel everywhere and anywhere needed, speaking and organizing. He strengthened the organization and outreach of IJAN, building alliances with the Black Belt Coalition for Human Rights that documented human rights violations against political prisoners and voter suppression, mirroring the early work of Imam Jamil in Alabama. This documentation was submitted as part of the United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent. He continues to work toward rebuilding ties in the community's Alabama base in Whitehall in historic Lowndes County. He supported the coalition building work of the Exposed COINTELPRO Coalition and Beyond Coalition to force the public release of all the FBI's counterintelligence program documents. And for those folks who may not know, there has been at least 57,000 pages documented of the FBI's harassment surveillance of Imam Jamil. And of course, that includes freedom fighters from across all of the movements, from Black liberation, the Islam, the Chicano, the indigenous people, through the anti-war movement, just across the board. Through our political prisoner liaison, we continue to work with the National Jericho movement and the Spirit of Mandela, building contacts around the country. Folks on the ground who are spreading the word of the need for the freedom of Imam Jamil. We are humbled and honored to be a part of this tribute to Sheikh Amir Baba Bilal Sunni Ali and pledge to continue to work together as comrades under his leadership. On a separate personal note, I wish to express my love, admiration, and respect for my big brother, Bilal, who I've known since I've been being a teenager. I think that special word is 19, because I was somewhere around 19 also. Always principled, always thoughtful. He, and later along with his partner, Sister Iya Falani, and the entire Sunni Ali Obafemi family have always been touchstones for me, even when I might not have ever seen them for a couple of years. His music and spirit has always brought joy and inspiration for me to be, think, and act more better, more critically, creatively, and in the most principled manner. As a Muslim, as a revolutionary New African freedom fighter, I just want to also send greetings. Brother Darrell from Detroit is sending his greetings. Brother Menelik sending greetings from Boston. You know, Brother Akinyele, AK, we have a very similar history coming through African People's Party together. But I have to give Baba Bilal, the credit for really grounding me first. Baba Bilal, Sister Queen Mother. They both, I think it was either between Queen Mother, Matulu, or Bilal working together, and I became a citizen of the RNA. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Bilal, for all the growth that you contributed in my life. Nakupinda, Frida Land, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum and shukran. Sister Shafia, we appreciate your words, appreciate you joining us today. We have about 500 more speakers tonight. So I want to remind, particularly I got two brothers on the screen right now, and I already know they rap like H. So you know what I'm saying? So I want to remind us we got 3 minutes before we go too far. Anyway, I just want to, just say that, because we all love Baba Bilal. And we go to church sometime, and we'll have a revival for like 5 days straight. But listen, coming to the stage next, we have one of the young guns, our brother Lakeem, in the building. He was just with him a couple days ago, and he treated me real bad, but I ain't gonna treat him like he treated me tonight. So Lakeem's from IJAN, and I'm sure he has some great words to say for Baba Bilal. What's happening, Lakeem? How you doing, brother?
I'm great, brother. Great to be with you again, always. We like to joke and give each other a hard time, but it's all love, always, comrade. Right. Islam to everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings, peace and love to all. Lakeem Wimborne Bey here, with, in a few different capacities, the Imam Jamil Action Network, or Campaign to Free Imam Jamil Alameen, and all political prisoners, as well as the African Holistic Health Association, and senior member of the Acupuncture Detox Collective. you know, man, like everybody else, I can go on and on, but what I want to express mostly is just like the sheer gratitude and the grace of Allah for me to be able to be a mentee to Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. You know, he's a legend, someone that I knew of like from a distance, someone that I didn't know I knew of when I was listening to Gil Scott's music. I didn't know I was listening to Baba Bilal. You know what I mean? I just knew I was listening to Gil Scott, and later learned that, you know, he was one of the founding members of the Midnight Band, you know, and for me, you know, it's an honor to be able to be a part of his healing journey. You know, we're here today because he's on a healing journey like we all are, and he's you know, reached some points where things have come to a head or to crisis, or there's a need for more, and the support and the ability to support him is there, and we need the resources to do that. You know, we need to be able to have the healers who have the capacity to help bring him up in the health that he can be in, to be able to serve and provide for him and so forth, and to have the right types of foods and supplements, because we understand that, like, really that it's imperialism that kills us. You know what I mean? He's fought imperialism all his life, and that imperialism is killing all of us in one way, form, or fashion. And we as revolutionaries have to do our best to combat that in all the capacities. You know, like Malcolm said, by any means necessary. You know, so you know, I get to be around Baba Bilal on a regular basis. You know, at one point, you know, in the last few years, you know, around him weekly, sometimes daily, you know what I mean? And I get to get the gems and the jewels dropped on me. I used to tell him, I'm like, look, don't start talking unless I can record you, because you giving me like whole histories on like Islam and revolution and all kinds of goodness. And like, it's like, you know, we need to have this. We need to capture this. We need to be able to share this. And so, you know, those are some of the things that I'm most grateful for. You know, definitely be able to, you know, learn and organize. You know, I can say that you know, Baba Bilal helped put me back on the streets in terms of organizing. You know, I've been serving in the capacity of being a healer, and not being on the ground in that kind of way. You know, but he brought me forward to that again, which is, you know, it was just like stepping back into my own shoes and so forth. So, man, I just, you know, mad love live honors to you, Baba Bilal, to the family, to the Sunni Ali Obafemi family. You know, may Mama Iya Fulani Sunni Ali rest in peace and power. You know, we're all here because y'all have done what you do, and we look forward to carrying that forward. And you know, it's just an honor to be able to breathe in behalf of honoring you, Baba Bilal. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and love, all.
Alaikum salam. We appreciate you, brother Lakeem Winborn Bey. I just received a message from my bosses, the Sunni Alis and the Obafemis in the background. They said it's 2 minutes, not 3 minutes. So we got Dr. Kokai up next, and I know Dr. Kokai is a wonderful healer, but I don't know how his math be working, because I told him before. What's going on, Bob? How you doing?
Oh man, peace and blessings. I knew you was talking about me and somebody else. I didn't know who the other person was.
Hey,
but
man, I ain't no
thank
snitch.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
You know, assalamu alaikum to everyone. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan, their curse. I don't want to speak a whole bunch about me and Bilal. I want to do what Lakeem did and talked about what the need is. But I will say that I met my big brother back in 1978. And became a part of his family, and he became a part of my family, and we've been inseparable, you know, ever since then in terms of the work that we've been doing. So I represent the African Holistic Health Association, and Bilal has always been an advisory board member to the association and helped us build that association since 1972, as we are situated all over the country and in a couple of spots on other continents. I also represent the ADS Collective, the Acupuncture Detox Specialist Collective. Again, we have a chapter in Atlanta dedicated to Iya Fulani Sunni Ali, Atlanta chapter ADS Collective, as she started that collective down there, of course, with Lakeem and some of her children. We also represent BANA, the Black Acupuncturist Advisory Association, which me and Bilal are board members are. As it relates to the ADS Collective, Bilal, again, one of the founding members of that ADS collective in Atlanta. His work with my spiritual growth and development has been tremendous for me in terms of guiding me into Islam and guiding me properly as it relates to the principles of Islam and what Islam truly, truly represented. And as someone stated earlier, my sister Shafia stated earlier that he represents that. And I think somebody else stated that he represents the hadith and, you know, the process that one should be involved in being a good Muslim. So I truly, truly thank him for that as he's guided me through my understanding of Islam in a true understanding. We opened up a health food store together. And I got to say this, in 1978 called Stone Soup health food store here in DC. And we ran that store for a couple of years. And then, of course, from that point, continued to develop programs and activities in the community. Banner, the Black Acupuncturist Advisory Association, of course, was started by Mutulu Shakur back in '79. And over the last 5 or 6 years, myself and Dr. Tatsuo and Bilal and Walter and Udiawana Trinidad and Sister B, all of whom were with Mutulu at Lincoln in developing the Harlem Institute of Acupuncture. We all came together and got Banner reinstated. So the Black Acupuncturist Advisory Association in North America is up and running. So I want to speak a little bit about the importance of contributing to his healing journey. You know, I've spent 3 weeks with him down there in Atlanta, in Sparta, preparing his food, doing treatments for him on a regular basis. Lakeem and other members of the Acupuncture Detox Specialist Collective have always been a part of that. Sister Madaya holding the whole fort down and guiding and directing us in that process. We've been able to help Bilal maintain himself. However, as Brother Lakeem stated, we all must continue to feed that healing process. That can be done through contributing monies. That can be done by contributing resources, materials, and things that are needed on the needs list that will be circulating throughout the community. It's important to recognize that that healing journey is not one that will last for 2 months, but one that will last at least a year in terms of the support and the help that Bilal needs. So we need some volunteers to work with Madaya and the rest of the folk down there in Sparta, in Atlanta, to provide whatever service and coverage that my big brother may need. I'm a singer too, but I'll sing my song to him when I see him again. So I yield at that point. I didn't want to take a whole bunch of time, but I wanted to make sure that people understood the importance of helping him through this healing journey, because as you know, he's a very, very humble soul. We talked about him being the spirit, and he's still that. But we got to recognize the importance of coming to his aid at this point. So with that being said, I say Salaam Alaikum. Bilal, I love you and all of my family down there. Shukran Allah.
Shukran to Brother Baba Kakai Patterson. That was the shortest 2 minutes I ever seen you do.
Yeah.
We would
well,
catch
like
you
said, the bosses are on the line too. So I know my nieces are listening in. So I
Oh yeah.
my nieces and nephews are listening in. So I did
Right
it
on.
good this time. Thank you.
Yes, sir, brother. We have another we talk about healers. You know, we know that this particular Baba was a healer with folks like Dr. Mutulu Shakur and others, and we know he's been consistent with his work. We want to welcome Dr. Tatsuo Harano. How you doing, brother?
Peace, brother. I'm doing good. And thank you, Black Power Media. You know, often these tributes are done after people have passed away. It's so important to do it while people are alive. So thank you.
Yes, sir. We thank you.
I first met Baba Bilal back in 1974 at Lincoln Detox. And we were using acupuncture to get people off of heroin addiction. And so it wasn't just a mechanical usage of that. We referred that as liberation medicine because we were freeing the individual not only through the acupuncture detox, but through political education. Now, this is where Baba Bilal comes in, and he works into liberating personally these drug victims to become drug victors, to become successful in the change for liberation. And so we referred that to as liberation medicine. This medicine would not have been complete without the political education that Baba Bilal had provided. My first acupuncture teacher was Dr. Mutulu Shakur. My first doctorate license has come from the organization that he had started, the Black Acupuncture Advisory Association of North America, of which now I am a board member, as Baba Bilal and Baba Kokai Patterson and Walter Bosque, which he's been trying to get on. I don't think he's been successful. But anyway, my hat and my love goes out to you. It is my honor to give tribute to my brother and my comrade, Baba Sunni Ali.
Baba Tatsu, we appreciate those words, and we appreciate you, always as far as your consistency for our liberation movement. So stay on point. We're going to win in spite of ourselves, right?
Right on.
Right on. Next
free the
up,
land.
By any means, free the land. Yes, so that was Dr. Tatsu. We want to kick off some, we need some more sounds, so we're going to get this thing started with one of the sons of the Sunni Alis by marriage. We got Madaya in the building. She gonna co-host and get his proper introduction. So
Yes.
go ahead and go ahead and handle your business real quick.
All right. So yes, coming to the stage. Yes, he is a Sunni Ali. He is our youngest sister's husband, the father of our beautiful nieces. This is Ishmael the first, Ishmael I, and he is going to give us some tunes. And then after that, we have Beit Mayazan, who are residents in our land, and they will be giving an honorary tribute to my father, the elder in our community. All right, Ishmael, you may come off mute.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and definitely an honor to present for the elder. As the elder know, and a lot of y'all didn't know, I worked with the elder twice. Once in Belize and another time in Guatemala. So, some good memories and good vibrations. So, Baba, better you. Sing it for the youths, I got to sing it for the warriors. For my brothers and sisters innocently cleaning barriers. You send me to get away so hungry, them we sorry for. Lose no focus, we no come to tarry. Wake up my people, don't follow your dreams. Achieve the goals you want in life, know what life means. Babylon will always try to put their schemes. They want to turn the youths into fiends. Yeah. Though they get to you to make them go on. Ishmael the first, yeah, me there to perform. Though they get to you to make them go on. Ishmael the first, yeah, me there, yeah, me there now. Though they get to you to make them go on. Ishmael first, yeah, me there to perform. No, they get to you to make them one. Just make them one, just make them one. So much violence, unnecessary warfare. They can't know Babylon, you don't care. I see the struggles, I see the tears in their eyes. I see the fear. What's your name? Come stand with this gun clear. No one answers a shot for you right there. This is the life, it seems nobody cares. Oh my Lord, life's so unfair. No, they get to you to make them one. Ishmael first, yeah, me there to perform. Lord, they get to you to make them one. Ishmael first, yeah, me there, yeah, me there now. Lord, they get to you to make them one. Ishmael first, yeah, me there to perform. Lord, they get to you to make them one. Just make them one, just make them one. Kelly, you step from down a big farm. The road is rocky, I said, please be strong. Nobody in a competition fighting war for Babylonians. Just hear the king and know that he is the highest. No other, he is the baddest. Oh yes, he's the light to tell you he's a fortress. No evil one can contest. No, they get to you to make them one. Ishmael first, yeah, me there to perform. No, they get to you to make them one. Just make them one, just make them one. No, they get to you to make them one. Ishmael first, yeah, me there to perform. No, they get to you to make them one. Ishmael first, yeah, me there, yeah, me there, no. Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. Yes.
Right on, right on. We appreciate you dropping that beautiful music, Ishmael. We're looking forward to hearing more from you, in the future, and stay on the right side of the barricade. Right on. That was Ishmael, the husband, and I'm gonna say in the here honorary Sunni Ali. How about that? But anyway,
Sunni Ali.
oh, he is a Sunni Ali. My bad. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it.
You in,
Word up, word up. Let's who we got next, Madaya?
Next, we have the phenomenal couple, Nasik Reishi Shema and his beautiful wife, Nasika Amuna. They are Bayet Manazan, which means House of Balance. And we actually live in our community in Sparta, Georgia, and my father lives there with us. And so they are some of the family that actually assist with helping my father and doing the things that we need to do to make sure that he is staying strong and healthy. And they came on tonight to give him a tribute through music. And so you all may go.
Right on.
Shalom, shalom, lekulam, shalom, everyone. We pray that all is well with you. Before we present, we just want to give honor and praise to the works of what Baba Zakeem Bilal has done. We see it through his daughter, Princess Madaya, and she tells us so much about the great things he's done. I've been able to speak to him a few times myself. I'm on the move a lot, but I've been able to speak to him a few times myself, and his wisdom is superb. So before I present what we're going to present, I want to give my Isha, my wife, a chance to speak, and then I just want to we want to introduce the song.
Okay, shalom lekulam. I'll be quick. I want to say that I'm so grateful to be able to serve someone who has done wonders for our community, who has been an example. And I have not known him very long, but in the little time I've known him, he reminds me of a wave. A wave is silent, but it causes a lot of damage once it hits. And just being in his presence, that's what I've experienced from him. That he's quiet, but when he talks, it's very powerful. So I'm so grateful to serve and just be grateful to be able to be here. Shalom, lekulam.
And the song we want to present, I'm guessing Princess is ready on the cue. It's called Keep On Trying. It's really for those people in leadership positions and those that may not be, But those definitely for leadership positions, we have a duty to the people. And sometimes you may want to give up, right? Or a little something in your ear is trying to get you to give up, but we just want you to keep on trying. So this is a pre-recorded live recording of us singing our song, Keep On Trying. I'm gonna keep on trying, right? And this is dedicated to Zakim Bilal. We hope that you all enjoy. Whoa, yeah. Never seen a people so difficult. Finding more ways to be different, so they can survive on their neighbor's storm. How do we rise, get the nation strong? We're thinking alone, we don't think together. People so cold like the winter's weather. In front of you, they'll show all of their teeth, but secretly want you beneath them. Whoa. I don't think it matters, cause we can change everything else we want. Whoa, it's more important things that we need. This one to see, I'm gonna keep on trying. 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 I'm gonna keep on trying.
In this rat race, focus comes in first place. I will boldly have to say, no ignorance on display. Someone's gotta be the example for the people. Show them what is better out there, 'cause we get a lot of negativity. We get a lot of people see that there's a unity, and we gotta want better for one another. Show love for our fathers and mothers, and our brothers and our sisters, and show them that we can.
I'm gonna
no matter what it takes. I'm gonna keep on trying.
I'm gonna
no matter what it takes.
I'm gonna keep on trying. Every day I'm gonna try. Every day I'm gonna try. Even if they go right, no. Every day I'm gonna I'm gonna keep on trying every day, even through our ignorant ways. I'ma try. I'ma try. Try.
Yes, I'm not sure if y'all can hear me, but thank you so much, Babe Ivan. Please put your link in the chat. I will also put the link in the chat, so we excuse the choppiness. But I will put the link in the chat for the music so you can go ahead and tune in and subscribe to their page. Thank you so much. We love you and we appreciate you. All right.
Great stuff.
Shalom.
Indeed. Y'all be safe out there.
Next, Kalonji, we're gonna bring up my cousins and my aunts that are on, and then the Midnight Band will go next. Okay.
Cool in the gang. Sounds good. Well, I'm gonna try to pull up. I'm gonna guess and see who the family members are. They all look like they might be related. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's
hey,
correct.
how you doing?
Hey, peace. How you doing, brother?
All right.
How y'all feeling today?
Very good.
Feeling well. Feeling well. Feeling well.
Okay. So
I'm the cousin. So I guess you said for me to go first.
Yes,
Princess.
sir.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate your hosting of this event. This is a fantastic opportunity to, like we always say, give flowers to those who deserve them while they can smell them. I am the nephew of Bilal Sunni Ali, and I'm representing my generation of nephews and nieces and grandnephews and grandnieces. So on behalf of my wife Nikki, our children Adonai and Zaire, my sister Erica, her children Amir, Bilal, Nadira, Naeem, and Naja, and Nadira's daughter Asira, for my cousin Kwame, my cousin Aneke, her husband Keith, my and their children Malik and Kyla, my cousin Siriboa, husband Melvin, her and their child Robert, my cousin Ama Santiwa, and my cousin Arajua, her husband Matthew, and their sons Christopher and Elijah. We just want to say how much we love and appreciate our uncle Bilal. We hear all of the movement and the things and the wonderful things he has done with life in life, and we are in awe of that. However, we knew him as just one of the coolest uncles, to ever have. And if I could just share very quickly a personal story, I was at an event, and the speaker was Jamal Joseph, and Brother Jamal was talking about his time and the work he did with the Panthers. And I had knew something about my uncle doing something, and I went up to Jamal afterwards and I said, oh, well, my uncle was a Panther. And, Jamal looked at me and was like, oh, yeah, kind of smiled and said, oh, that's nice, because as he always says, people say they went to one meeting and claimed that they were Panther. And he said, oh, really? Okay, yes. I said, his name is Bilal Sunni Ali. And he clutched his heart. And he said, oh, my goodness, Bilal, oh, my goodness. And it started a relationship with Jamal that we ended up working together and starting a youth theater company that went on to be nominated for Academy Awards and the Grammys. And that's been a lifelong relationship. And while working with Jamal, I was introduced to Afeni. And Afeni said, oh, this is Raymond Johnson. She looked at me, she said, oh, hey, how you doing? And then said, this is Bilal's nephew. And she clutched her heart and said, oh my goodness, that's amazing, and gave me this kissed my face and was like, oh, because of the relationship. And I just want to say he's a cool uncle, but also how cool is it that when you mention someone's name like that, it opens doors for you and it touches their heart. And we're just so proud to be the family members of such an amazing human being as Bilal Sunni Ali. Thank you all.
Right on. We definitely appreciate you sharing that with us, especially since we had another brother on earlier. He was talking about he couldn't fly on the plane because he had the same name. But now you saying folks clutching their heart. So it sounded right to us. I guess we'll go clockwise.
Thanks, Ray. And I'll introduce, next is, I'm gonna go with my aunties, my auntie Wakila, Dr. Wakila Jones. And then after her, we're gonna have Auntie Ebony Joanne, and then my cousin Hazina Nwandu.
So guys, I really love hearing all these accolades, and I'm so inspired and so humbled to hear all these tributes. But today, Bilal, and every day, I want to honor the remarkable person that you are, whose life is a testament to the power of music, to the power of music, to the power of activism and community leadership. I don't know if we realize this, but you are a community unto yourself. You're extraordinarily gifted. You've dedicated your life, you've dedicated your wealth to the fruition of Black power and to social justice. And we don't have a lot of people. I mean, we have people in our close community who do that, but not a lot of people in the extended community who do that. But you've been and you continue to be instrumental in mobilizing countless individuals and communities across the globe. And you foster a spirit of Black solidarity. And you do that through your song, through your instrument of music, your actions, your sacrifices. And you just demonstrate that true change comes from collective effort. And that's what we're seeing here today. That's what we're hearing today. So I want to thank you, Bilal, my brother, for being a committed and loving husband to my sister Fulani. And thank you for being a present dad, a committed and present dad to all my nieces and nephews, and an uncle to all of their cousins, and an enduring presence to countless lives. And I extend to you the healing powers and peace from the Almighty. Nakapenda. I love you, Bilal.
We appreciate that. That was Dr. Wakila Jones. Ebony Joanne, I believe you're next. I think she just left. I guess she'll be coming back. So we'll go with Hazina.
Yes. I'm sure. Yes, I'm on. Okay. I'm speaking for my cousins on this side of the family. There are too many to name. Cousins, grand cousins, I guess.
Where do I have to
Nieces
hold?
and nephews.
Oh,
Anyhow, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. We'll have Ebony Joanne up after you since
Okay.
we started. Okay.
Okay. And because I'm not a public speaker, I wrote something that expresses how the rest of your nieces and nephews feel about you, Uncle Bilal. So, from all your nieces and nephews, we wanted to express our heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering dedication to our community, your tireless efforts to advocate for justice, equality, and positive change. And your positive changes inspire all of us. You've shown us the power of compassion and the importance of standing up for what is right. Your ability to unite people and to spark meaningful conversations has left a lasting impact on those around you. Whether through your support of your comrades or commitment to your family, you've taught us the value of community and the strength found in collaboration. You transformed the ordinary into extraordinary, breaking boundaries and challenging norms. Your revolutionary spirit pushes us to think differently and to embrace our individuality. We also celebrate the incredible impact that you have had on our lives through your music. Every note you play, every song you wrote resonates with us, leaving an indelible mark on our hearts. Uncle Bilal, you are the very definition of a great husband, father, brother, uncle, and all around cool and quiet dude. You are humble and funny as hell. You always have the best stories to tell and always give the best advice. Thank you for being a guide and light in our lives and for instilling in us courage to make a difference. Your legacy of activism, leadership, and music will continue to inspire generations to come. And with that, from all of your nieces and nephews, we want to say Nakapenda and free the land.
Right on. We appreciate that, Hazina. And you sound like a public speaker to us, so we got you.
Oh,
Up next, we have the auntie, Ebony Joanne. I guess in the chat they saying she a force and all types of stuff going on. So
What you have to do? You have to push something.
No, you good. We ready. We ready. We ready for you. All you gotta do is talk. You on
Oh
live.
my goodness gracious! Greetings, greetings. Y'all don't know what I had to go through to do this. I'm almost 80 years old. This kind of mess is not my party. But if it were anybody but Bilal Sunni Ali, I would not have responded. I need you to know that right now. I wasn't born into this foolishness. So anyhow, I want to say how honored I am to honor my brother, my closest friend in the entire world, and his lovely, lovely family, an extended family, which I consider myself a member of. Bilal, you know I love you. And we go back. I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately just to find out how this world is moving along. Well, I think it's moving a little bit too fast. And I think that AI is going to be the destruction of the entire world. But that's just me. But I need you to know what you have meant to me throughout my lifetime in the space of time that I've known you. We go back to the griot, the industry, the recording industry newsletter that we birthed many years ago. And the whole entire life of the spirit of the Midnight Band. Been there, done that, and didn't get a t-shirt. But I need you to know that I am honored to honor you today. I am honored to just know you. I'm honored that I love you and I know you love me because you have given me advice, spiritual guidance. I just can't think of enough words to say what you have meant to me in my lifetime. You have come to visit me in my home. You tracked me down when I was abducted, but we won't go into that because you were not happy until you found me and then you came to visit me in my home. I am busy struggling every single day to stay alive. Um, and you're one of the main reasons why I want to stay alive. Okay? Love you, Bilal. Honored to know you. I'll honor that love until I shed this mortal coil. Okay? And family, all my children, just keep on being Bilal Sunni Ali's children. And I will keep on being your auntie. Okay?
Auntie, we love you.
I know you do, and I love you too.
Right on, right on. We definitely appreciate your powerful words. Stay strong, keep winning.
All
You said you're almost 80. You look like you're my age, so you're doing all right.
Oh, well, you about 21?
About 19. 19 is the magic number today. Stop hating over there, Madiah. Yeah. Anyway.
Next birthday.
That's right.
Next birthday, I will be 80 years old.
Right.
I am proud of that. And it makes me sick. It makes me sick. Only because I'm not liking the world right now. There's a darkness in the world, and I hope that my continued prayers will bring some light back into this picture. If not for everyone, for me. Because I want to be happy on this earth. And there's just too much foolishness going on right now. But I know that I love my Sunni Ali tribe. Okay?
Right on. Stay sharp. We will see you soon.
All right, darling.
Auntie Ebony,
Ice?
Asante was said, can you sing? Oh no, she went
Tell Asante one no. Okay? You should be happy that I'm talking. No, I will not sing. That doesn't mean that I don't love you, but no. You can't talk me into it. You can't. I mean, I am just so proud of myself being able to talk. You know what I'm saying to you?
Auntie. Please, Auntie.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up on you.
Auntie.
I'm gonna hang up on you. Okay. No, I will not sing.
Okay.
I have not sung, and it's been a number of years. I've been struggling. Not to sing, but no. I don't even want to explain to you why.
Okay. We love you.
I love you back.
Right on. Till next time, we'll catch you in the world, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Right on, right on. We have that was Mama Ebony Joanne, and that's the first time I saw somebody tell y'all nah. So you know I'm gonna cherish that. But we have speaking of singing, we have a player. We've been talking about the Midnight Band all night, and we have a brother who's been patiently waiting. Brother Charlie, how you doing, Baba Charlie? How's everything?
Charlie's fine.
Okay,
Charlie's
right
good.
Okay.
Glad to hear that people are celebrating Bilal now, and I'm glad to hear there are so many that are celebrating. But I just want to say we go back quite a ways, and we've been friends for quite a while. And I do not everything, but Bilal calls and I do, or I don't take the call because I'm either not going to be able to do it, or I don't want to disappoint. But traveled with the Midnight Band, and I'm a side man in the band. Let me just say that right out front. I played behind Bilal. Bilal told me one time he fell asleep with the sax in his mouth. I said, man, what was that you was playing? He said, I don't know. I woke up and the lights was on me. so if that ain't the spirit, I don't know what is. And Bilal, the spirit of the Midnight Band, I can't even remember the street they lived on up in the Bronx, but we spent many nights together playing and making music, learning from each other, and we still do. I think Bilal was in my house this summer past. So you have my love. My wife loves you also. I'm so thankful for the people that you've introduced me to. And if I don't answer, that means I don't think I can do something. But if I do answer, you're always welcome. That's all I want to say. He's my good friend. Ebony, you got to sing. You can't stop singing. Singing will get you up and around. Forget what it said. This music will keep you alive. And like we used to say in the band, it might take music. We all going to do everything we can, but it just might take music. Okay, brothers and sisters, thank you.
Right on. Thank you, Cosmic Charlie, Midnight Band. Yes. Keep on keeping on. Okay, we have few other we have a whole gang of folks behind the scene. This Auntie right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Hey y'all. Greetings, family. Greetings from the Yama family.
Hey, right on. How y'all doing?
Excellent.
Cool.
So I want to try and adjust the camera for Mama and Baba so they can go ahead and have some words. Go ahead.
Just want to say, this is Mama Tamu. Just want to say that I've only known Bilal for maybe 35 or so years. When I when I first met him, I really didn't know him. And I was introduced to him, of course, by Fulani, and so I didn't know anything about him, but I knew he had to be a super dude to be with Fulani. So, but the longer, we've known each other, I learned more and more about all the fantastic things that he's done and how his dedication to our people and all of that. So I'm talking fast because I was told I don't have much time. But anyway, I love and honor all of those fantastic things. But the thing that's really dear to my heart is the personal relationship that we have had over the years with the family, with the Sunni Ali and our family. We've just been able to really, really bond, and it's just something that that I'll cherish forever. So I would love to be there with Bilal right now, but I'm kind of going through some challenges myself. But just want to say, just shout out to the family and know that we do love you.
Yeah, Bob.
That's super family.
Would you want to say something, Dad?
I know.
Greetings, family. And when I say family, that's really important for us to understand and know. We have a tremendous family, and Bilal has been at the center of that ever since we moved to Georgia. And I'm just very, very thankful and very grateful for Bilal and the family's stable guidance and leadership through the years. So peace, family.
Right on, right on.
I want to say on behalf of the young folks, I'm not that young, but I'll qualify today. And to Brother Bilal, Uncle Bilal, thank you so much for just being you. I think a lot of times what I've heard on here is how people were introduced. I don't remember a day that I met Uncle Bilal. I do remember that I was in first or second grade. And all I had to know is that he was a new African brother. At that time, that was family for us. That's all we needed to know. But as a teenager and a young adult growing up in Atlanta, he became so much larger than that in stature and just how he is respected in the community, and not just the New African community, the community at large. I grew up West End adjacent, and anybody who knew that that was my uncle knew that if they need to step to the other side when I'm coming through, they need to do that. It was an honor to be a young woman dating in Atlanta, knowing that Uncle Bilal had my back. And I can say that for several sisters that grew up with me. And we just appreciate that warrior spirit. So be it the Muslim community or New African community or the family community, Brother Bilal has been a warrior for us. And I truly appreciate that energy.
Right on, right on. It's a powerful day when you got Baba Hakima, Noni, and Mama Tamu on the screen at the same time.
I'm Ayenda though.
Oh, see, I couldn't even see the light back there.
That's okay.
All of us look alike.
Love y'all so much.
Good to see y'all. Y'all be safe. Thank you for the words.
Absolutely.
Yes. We have a whole lot of good people coming on, and indeed, I want to say too, because we've been talking a lot tonight, but we haven't been talking about the business. And the business is we need to raise some resource for Baba Bilal as well, right? So we have I know y'all see y'all trying to act like y'all just seeing beautiful faces. There's a ticker at the bottom of the joint where you can go in your wallet. We got a few minutes. You can Cash App or Zelle. The Cash App is $ Sunni Ali. Cash App $ Sunni Ali. And there's also a Zelle, and a Zelle is a phone number, and that phone number is 470-898-9089, 898-9089. I should have my glasses on. There's also a GoFundMe, and I'm gonna share that real quick if we don't mind before we invite the next family member on. But we got to definitely talk about these resources, because freedom ain't free, and neither is that hospital bill over there. So Make sure you all support either the Cash App or Zelle at the bottom of the screen. Also, you can go on GoFundMe, support Sheikh Baba Bilal's healing journey, and we'll make that happen. Make sure you're on the right side of the barricades. I know there's a meal train as well. Madaya, can you give a email for that? Because I think the that link is kind of long, and our people don't read too well sometimes. So you're on mute. Yeah.
I'll put the email in the chat. Just
okay, cool.
I'll put the email in the chat. Thank
cool,
you.
Cool. Now you have another auntie up here. Let's talk about her.
This is my auntie, Dr. Kasima Adegbalola. She is my mother's sister, and you saw my other mom's sister, my other aunt, my mother's sister. Sorry, Auntie Wakila. So this is my auntie Kasima, representing also for the Adegbalola tribe.
Yeah, thank you, niece. So my name is Dr. Kasima Olabumi Tamu Ayo Adegbalola, and of the Adegbalola family. My father is Elijah Adegbalola, who was also a freedom fighter. And so in that spirit, I want to first thank you, Brother Kalanji, for opening up this platform today.
It's an honor.
We appreciate you. And I just want to talk about the strategy, the community organizing strategy called LOVE. And the reason why I'm raising that up is because I'm teaching a community organizing class to doctoral students. And one of the stories that we're teaching them about is Brother Chokwe Lumumba. And when they asked him in an interview about the strategy that he used in Jackson, Mississippi, he talked about the strategy of love. And I bring that up, I raise that up because that is what my brother in love is. He moves with love. And I want to talk about the practice because that's what has touched my heart over the years. I've known him all throughout my adult life, met him as a teenager. And I remember the day when my sister came to my house and told me that she was in love and she wanted me to meet this man. And I'm like, well, who could this be? And she brought him to my house. Bilal, I don't know if you remember that, but she brought him to my house in Boston, Massachusetts. And you could just see the love going both ways. And that's the love that he brings everywhere he goes. And so for that, Bilal, and I do believe that love is the most powerful force in the universe. For that, Bilal, I just want to say thank you. You have always been there for me. You check on me often throughout the years, throughout my whole life, really. How are you? Did you know about this? You give me information. You pull me into places that I didn't know about that I should be in. And for that, I'm grateful. And I know that all comes from the love that you walk with. So yeah, all the things that people said, I agree with all of them. A monument in our own hearts. Yeah, just imagine that, a monument in your heart. Somebody said that. Honorable spirit, all of that people have said. I lift all of that up. But I want you to know that I love you more than you probably even know, and always will. And I'm so, so, so grateful for you in my life and in the life of my children as well. So on that, I'm going to pass it back to Brother Kalanji.
Right on.
Thank you, Bilal.
Yes, we appreciate your words and appreciate you coming on today. And, long live the spirit of both your father and your sister. We're very familiar with their works. And we definitely appreciate what you bring to the table.
I'd like to just add one other thing. And I'm representing also the New African Women's Organization. Many of those sisters are online now. And he has advised us over the years, been a part of the New African Women's Organization. And we all are sending love to you, Bilal.
Right on, right on. Okay, we have Mama Akosua Nkrumah Abinati.
Yeah, this is one of my other aunties. This is my father's, one of his big sisters. And so I wanted to give her an opportunity with some things about her baby brother.
Go ahead. Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, good evening, and thank you very much for having me here today. My name is Akoshua Nkrumah Abernathy, and I am Bilal's sister, the one that sews. People used to ask me, are you the one that sews? So I'm so glad to be here today and to be able to celebrate my brother. I first met Bilal when he was 3 days old, and I was 3.5 years old. Let me show the picture. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, here he is in this picture when he was 6 months old.
Pull it back, Auntie. Pull it back so we can see it clearer. Pull it back, Raja. Back a little more. Back a little more. All right. There we go. Baby Bilal.
6 months old. See, I knew him before all of y'all knew him. But anyway, his musical career began in public school. When we were in public school, and he learned how to play the clarinet. And he moved on, to other woodwind instruments and other instruments. I remember when he was in high school, we were in high school when he went away to a summer music program in Berkeley, Massachusetts. And that was, it was like a 6 or 9 week program, something like that, where he just studied music like 24/7. Can we show the photo? Yeah, show the photo. There's another childhood photo.
Got a presentation for you. Auntie came ready. Hold it back a little bit, Elijah. There you go.
I better start laughing at my brother.
You look like a sharp brother right there. I never seen him with a tie.
He was. It has been my pleasure and pride to watch him to develop and grow as a musician over many, many years. My little brother has grown to be a man honored, respected, and a leader. It was an honor this past July to be able to complete the Sankofa journey as an elder with you. And to our fathers, we went to our father's homeland in Honduras. There were over 30 of us. There were over 30 of us, and our siblings' children and our siblings' grandchildren and did the great-grands go? Anyway, we were able to visit the church that our great-grandfather started. Where am I? Bilal.
Mine too.
Sorry. I'm glad to still be here and be able to tell you from the hearts of your 3 elder siblings that we love you and we are proud of all you have become. If Ronnie and Bob were here, they would agree with me. We're glad to celebrate you. Thank you.
Right on.
Thank you, Auntie. We love you.
Okay, thank you for letting me come on.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay. So we have a few more guests. We have a lot more guests, not a few more. I think that we have coming next. We should have folks from. Oh, almost lost my train of thought. I know there's some comrades. You want to start with the comrades now, or?
Yes, we can do the comrades again in New Orleans.
Okay, I believe Brother Body was up next. I believe.
From New Orleans, he's gonna go with the New Orleans crew.
Okay, cool. So we'll start off with some of the comrades. We have Jamal Joseph joining us. How you doing, Baba Jamal?
I'm great. How are you?
We good to go. Zaid Muhammad, and we have General Kandu in the building. How y'all feeling today?
Feeling good, brother.
Right on, right on.
Feeling great.
Okay. So we'll get started. We have about 2 minutes apiece because we have a gang of folks coming on. And I pretty much know most of y'all, and it probably took y'all 2 minutes just to turn the mic on. So but today we're gonna hope that we can roll hard. Start with Baba Jamal. We can do clockwise to Kazi and on around.
Yeah, greetings, Brother Kalanji. Thank you for this and for all that you do. We really have to acknowledge that you're using the talking drum of film and television to advance the struggle, to elevate and to support. My love to my family, the Sunni Ali, Obafemi, Johnson family, as Raymond said earlier. You think of Bilal and you clasp your heart. So we're comrades in the Black Panther Party, the Black Liberation Army, and we spent time together. I was a co-defendant on that Brinks case, and we were all on one unit called 9 South, the most secured unit in the Federal Detention Center. Imagine, Baba Sekou Dinga, Daruba Ben Wahad, Chewy Ferguson, Baba Chewy Ferguson Eel, and myself on that unit. And I have to say that, and we were there with people who were mafia dons, Colombian drug lords, comrades from the Irish Republican Army. But when I say that we ran that unit, we did, and it wasn't so much by control, but by consent, because they felt our spirit, who we were, and knew that we would fight for everyone. But I want to talk about Bilal's sense of humor that he always brought. And we were known as being the jokesters, Bilal and I. So wherever we were, we would crack jokes. We would do the dozens. It would make the guards be amazed that we had such high spirits and such a sense of humor. In fact, one of the federal marshals during the Brinks trial would said, "I don't see how you could, be in such good spirits and tell jokes every day, and you're facing life plus 40 years. I couldn't be in that position." And we would say, "Good thing you're not in this position," because we're fighting with the spirit of the people and the spirit of love. So 2 quick stories. I won't repeat some of the bad jokes that we told, but I will show you how humor can disarm and empower. There was a Black woman who was a lieutenant and was the meanest person of the guard staff. Our recreation would be on the roof, the fenced-in roof of MCC. We're riding up there one day, and it's all the men getting ready to go up there, lift a few weights, play a little bit of basketball. The lieutenant comes on, and she is filling this elevator space with this perfume that she had on. And Bilal said, "Lieutenant, is that your perfume?" By the way, it's important to say that she thought she was all that. On top of being mean and she thought she was all that. He said, "Lieutenant, is that your perfume I smell?" And she said, "Yes." And with perfect timing, Bilal said, "It smells like salad dressing." And when I tell you that we laughed through the whole recreation period, that he humbled her, changed her from coming on the unit, and also disempowered with that incredible timing and like that sense of humor. That's who Bilal was. That's how the visiting rooms, when we'd have visiting day and Fulani would show up with the babies, say Ku's children would come, Jamal Jr. was just born. We turned that into a spirit of celebration. A lot of y'all remember those times. We took times passing you around. The guards just gave up from telling us, "Don't play, no contact, no hugging, no kissing." That's who we were. And I'll end with the story. Baba Akinyele talked about the music being played in the trial. And it was the summation in the Brinks case. And they tried to portray us as terrorists and murderers and, conspirators and everything that they were trying to do in this RICO case, which, by the way, had a 98% conviction rate in the Southern District of New York. And Giuliani was the U.S. attorney coming off all of those convictions in the mafia trials. We closed the trial with Chokwe introducing into evidence music. And it was red, black, and green. After that, listen to this song and continue the celebration when you're thinking about Bilal. And I'm talking about one of the best saxophone solos you want to hear is Bilal playing that incredible saxophone solo at the end of it. And this is what how Baba Chokwe finished. He said, this is who he is. He is a family man. He is an activist. He's a musician. He's driven by love. This is a band that is a band about about jazz, rhythm, and news. Not rhythm and blues, but rhythm and news. We played that song. And at the end of it, the judge was kind of speechless. He says, that's got to be the first time rock music has been played in a federal trial. And I was representing myself. And so I stood up and I said, it was jazz, Judge. It was jazz. In that spirit, when we would break up fights, Bilal and I would go to people and we would say, lay down. What do you mean lay down? We're like, bruh, if you're still that angry, you want to fight, lay down and take a nap and then see if you would do the same thing. We diffused a lot of fights like this. And that's our affectionate private greeting for since that time until now is lay down. Bilal, I love you. Power to the people. Salam alaikum. Blessings, peace. Lay down.
Right on, Baba Jamal. We appreciate that. Appreciate that. We're going to take it to Kazi real quick. Kazi, unmute yourself, brother.
What's up? What's up? Man, can you hear me all right?
We hear you good, brother, like you in the living room.
Man, I salute you, man. Salute brother Bilal. I love you, comrade, brother. And I'm glad and happy to be able to, say a few words. Much love and appreciation to you for everything you've done to help strengthen and guide our movement and inspire the people. Music's culture, and culture is important. It's a really in the struggle in general, and culture is the most significant tool, man, that we've been able, an instrument. It just moves the spirit in a way that nourishes the soul. And like when I was locked and held captive, the songs, the Midnight Band, and other revolutionaries like Bob Marley, it filled my heart in those deep, dark holes that they put us in. And I used to, sing those songs, and it gave me fuel, and able to help me stand firm in the struggle. And I salute Bilal and all his work, man. It pull me aside and send me down to Belize with Sister Sunni Fulani. It brought me in, man. I love you, and I salute you. All power to the people, free the land, free all political prisoners.
No doubt. We appreciate that, comrade. That was Comrade Kazi Torre, always consistent. Next up, I want to bring to the stage our main man, Jalil Muntaqim, who is no stranger to this platform. What's happening, brothers? Jalil, you can unmute yourself real quick.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Allah protect me from the Satan, the most cursed. In the name of Allah, beneficent, sir, and merciful. Assalamu alaikum, peace, prosperity, and Jambo. I want to say all that to all these beautiful black New African people we have here, saluting our dear comrade Bilal Sunni Ali. One of the things that I want to share in this moment is the necessity for us to recognize that Bilal was, one, identified himself as New African. That's very important for us to know, right? That he recognized the need for us to move towards the idea of freeing the land. That is the spirit of Bilal Sunni Ali. Inasmuch as his music, what he's projecting outside of himself, was this idea of this golden objective that we need to achieve as a people, as an oppressed nation. And so in my honor of Sunni Bilal Ali, right, Bilal Sunni Ali is this. It's imperative that those who identify themselves as New Africans, that we build a base, a foundation from which we are moving in unity and uniformity, right? If we can do that, if we can build that base, build that foundation, those who identify themselves as New Africans, right, we can win the war, right? I think it's important that we understand that Bilal Sunni Ali understood that we are at war. That's part of his spirit. What he projected in his music was a war cry, right? For us to build towards national unity and build towards our determination and understanding the legacy of resistance, right? It was in his music. It's in his persona. It was in who he is, right? That legacy of resistance. And he's bringing it forward, but culturally, spiritually, dynamically, right? And so for me, in knowing and speaking his name, I'm speaking his name in terms of our legacy and the ancestral foundation for which we are living today. All right? It's important for us to understand that. And so I am calling in the name of our dear brother, for those who identify as New Africans, that we find the medium from which we are communicating with one another and looking towards our future together. All right. Now, so I'll be short in these words because there's nothing more that I can say that has not already been said. So what I can do is just project for the future, right? And try to inspire and motivate us and understand that we have a purpose. The same purpose as Bilal Sunni Ali, to free the land, all right? To establish our sovereignty, our nationhood, right? And doing so, we'll be honoring our dear comrade brother, Bilal Sunni Ali. Right? So that is my offering, okay, to us all. That we begin the processes of those who identify themselves, because there are many of us in the struggle who do not. All right? And that's an issue that we have to resolve. Because strength, unity, we find our strength in our unity. Right? The greater our unity, the greater our strength. And so for those who identify as New Africans, as I, right, and Muslim, as I, right, it's imperative that we sit at the table and devise a means and mechanism for which we can organize ourselves across this country with that identity and call others into that identity, right? Because we are a people without an identity for the most part, right? And that's problematic because the Europeans, those individuals who oppose our very existence, they know who they are. They have an identity and they are posed to continue to impose the system of white supremacy upon us to a point of re-enslaving or annihilation. All right. So we have to understand we're in a critical state right now, right? And it's important for us to begin the processes for which we begin to identify the problems that we are confronting, that our dear brother Bilal Sunni Ali would charge us to, right? It has been his golden objective to charge. That's why he finds himself in the various positions that he has in the course of our struggle in the RNA and various other organizations. All right. So that is my contribution to this very important event here. Right. Our golden objective, right? Our time that we're spending together must lead towards something. Otherwise, we're all for naught. And so our recognizing our dear comrade brother, Bilal Sunni Ali, knowing that he's New African, identifies himself as New African, that he's been an officer in the movement for the Republic of New Africa, the provisional government, right? Now, whether the provisional government is the means and mechanism for which we move forward, I don't know, right? But I do know this. We, as New Africans, we must build national unity, right? And that build a national consensus, right? And a national strategy for liberation and independence. Free the land.
Free the land.
Long live the spirit of Bilal Sunni Ali. Long live the spirit of all of our political prisoners. Long live the spirit of Imam Jamil Al-Amin, right? And all of our comrades, those who are present, those who have gone before us, those who are in exile, those that we need to continue to fight for the freedom from in the penal slave system. Assalamu alaikum. Peace, possible. I got a jumbo.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Appreciate that, Baba Jalil Mutakim, one of our veteran freedom fighters, former political prisoner himself. And shout out to his wife, Valerie Haynes, for assisting in making this thing happen today. You know, I know she was scheduled to co-host, but we had so many people on it, we not forgot, and I lost my mind. I forgot I was hosting for a minute. But anyway, definitely we salute, you know, the family. We have General Victor Houston on board. How you doing, brother?
Hey, brother Kalonji. So grateful that you put on this event on Black Power Radio, and hello to everybody out there listening. You know, I know this is for Brother Bilal, so I'm gonna talk about him, but showed his life in relationship to many other factors, meaning that all members of the Black Panther Party, in which he was one of the original Harlem and Bronx Panthers, way back in 1968. And also he was part of Malcolm X organization when Malcolm was still alive in New York, the Black Nationals Organization. So Blau has had his mind, his body, his soul in so many different areas. As you know, all members of the Black Panther Party weren't jazz musicians. You know, we had skills, but we didn't necessarily have the professionalism to play with the Midnight Band, with Gil Scott-Heron, which every person in my generation loved the political lyrics and the references to freedom and everything else that was coming out of the Midnight Band in Washington, D.C. during that time. But Bilal was honored to have participated in that. But in addition, and why I love the brother so much is because he was a member of the original Black Panther Party in the New York chapter and part of the Black Liberation Army. And he's actually one of the few still alive revolutionaries that practicing real revolutionary principles this far in the future. You know, we had a saying that the struggle continued. And just last year, I had been talking to Bilal probably a couple of times a month. He's down in Belize. I had lived in Belize for 2 years in the city where he was from. As you know, Bilal is an original Belizean in Punta Gorda. I've been to Punta Gorda. I lived in 7 Central American countries. And Belize because they speak English there. Matter of fact, I had an experience where I was framed and I did 8 months in a Belize prison. So Bilal being from Belize, I called Bilal in Punta Gorda, and he would put me on video where I could see the beach. And there was a gentleman down at the end of the beach named Chat, who I had known, a white guy. And Bilal also knew him. And he owned a lot of property down there. So me and Bilal have a lot in common because I lived in this country of his origin where he was born at the same time. He was one of the leaders in the Black Panther Party in New York. So many revolutionaries today don't realize the line of demarcation that separates true revolutionary activities that the Black Panther Party practiced, meaning that we went to battle with our enemies. We died, we went to prison, we went into exile, we hijacked planes to leave the United States. We did revolutionary things like broke our comrades out of prison. Everyone knows that the government labeled the Black Panther Party the most eternal threat to the U.S. government. So that status amongst activists today is very rare. And Bilal is part of that group of real revolutionaries that were created during the Vietnam era. When Black men were coming back from a war with combat experience and then joining the revolutionary movement. And this was the difference of the resistance back there. So last year, I've been talking to Bilal. We held a conference organized, and we titled it a National Conference for a United Front Against Murder Music, taken from the National Conference for a United Front Against Fascism that the Black Panther Party held at the Oakland Auditorium in July 19th, 2020, and the 21st in 1969. So I took that same concept, and because we always recognize the fact that it was a consciousness of our people that was going to determine whether or not we got our freedom or not. That if we allow them to, remain with a lot of negativism in their thoughts and the way that they looked in the Black community, then we would have what we have right now with rappers spewing hate. When Frankie Beverly died the other day, it was so important to me to point out the fact of the lyrics of the music of people like Frankie Beverly compared to somebody named Young Thug. And Bilal being a musician, this really touched him because remember, he had participated in that Midnight Band in which the lyrics was all about love and revolution and something that was uplifting to the community. Now he was living during the times when the lyrics and music had changed to something that was detrimental to everything that he believed in his lifetime. And so it was so important that we held this event. It was at the Martin Luther King, it was near the Martin Luther King Baptist Church near the center. What's the name of the library? I forgot the name of the library. But we held it at that library, and it was a dedicated group of people came. I was sitting next to Bilal, and I remember him walking with that big wooden cane, looked like the one that Moses had. And I was very concerned about his health. As time progressed, I'm 74. I think Bilal is 76. When we held the 50th anniversary of the Black Panther Party out in Oakland at the Oakland Museum, I ran into Bilal and another comrade named Sanga at a house. And after living in a hotel for a week, Sanga offered me to come over. And there was Bilal. Me and Bilal was sharing the basement. He had the bed on one side. I was sleeping on a sleeping bag on the other side, which was a clothing store that Brother Sanga and his woman from Africa had.
Excuse me, Baba. I'm getting the reminder. Folks are supposed to have 2 minutes apiece, so they got me over here. I'm about to get busted inside of my neck, and so we got.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say that in the very beginning, but when I listened to the other speakers, I said these guys.
They don't listen to me. They start telling sleeping bag stories. But go ahead. I hear you. Let me.
Long time this way. Bilal, I love you, brother. I was so hurt when I heard that you had some health issues, and I've been calling your daughter Madaya, Mrs. Madaya, and checking on you. So I'm so happy that you guys put on this event. As someone pointed out, it's great to do this while people are still with us, rather than in their passing. And I'm not thinking in no way that this is some type of that this event means that our brother's getting ready to leave us. Because I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking that we're just doing this to honor him, no matter what the outcome of his health and life. Right. So with that said, I'm gonna give the mic back to Brother Kalanji. Thank you for the time. All power to the people, and the struggle continue.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. Yes. We appreciate
y'all. It's Brother Victor. We appreciate your words. We appreciate your love and support. And you call me all the time when we talk, so we know the love, Brother Victor. So no love lost.
Right on. So we are.
Hello, Bilal, here.
Right on. So we also have Baba Zaid next. Now, Baba Zaid. Now you're a little closer to my age, so so you unmute your mic. We need 2 regular minutes.
But go ahead, say what you said. I'm sorry.
No. We just need 2 strong minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because we got like 100.
Yes, yeah. I hear that clearly because
right now
I was supposed to come on like around 5:50, and it's almost 6:30 now.
I already know.
I had this Black August poem that I was going to blow for Baba, but in the interest of time and standing on, I'm a 380 handgun coming behind these AKs. I'm just going to very humbly just say to our elder, just thank him. I just want to say thank you, sir, for the example that you have set, right? And how you influenced and appreciated and touched and lifted up so many of us who were younger than you. Y'all see this white beret that I have on? Last time I saw Baba Bilal, we were at Sekou's memorial, and he had some of these that he wanted us to have for special occasions like Sekou's memorial. Well, this is a special occasion, sir. I can't think of an occasion more special than this to share what you shared with me and thought of me enough to be able to be in that circle of those who you wanted to share with, right? On behalf of the Malcolm X Commemoration Committee, I want to bring Malcolm's spirit into this, because in the faith factor, Malcolm is all of our Imam, unapologetically black and revolutionary, right? And we want to free the land by any means necessary. That's the faith that we stand on. And how, now I'm going to borrow from what Akinyele said earlier. I was looking for a word to measure up to grace, because one of the things that we love about Baba Bilal's character is that for all that he has been through and all of his incredible commitment, and so incredibly expressive as he is, he's a man of tremendous humility. A lot of us have problems with humility, right? Brothers bear witness self-critically, right? And I'll be one, right? There's tremendous humility. And I can yell use the word spirit, and I'll share that because I also met him not knowing who he was. Meanwhile, he was touching all of us, trying to push us further to do what he saw in us and sees in us, right? And when we found out who he was, of course, we blew our heads off. Our minds of somebody like that would actually take an interest in us, right? So I just want to say to this incredible long distance runner, freedom, justice, and equality, and national liberation and cultural revolution, right? Well, I love you, sir, and I appreciate you, right? I'm trying to figure out. I would love to be the father that you have been, right? And in my 60s, I'm still trying to figure that out, right? And we absolutely, adore and cherish the shoulders that you have bore that we stand on. And I pray that with the days that we have left, the honor that we are supposed to show to you by our commitment is reflective of what we need to bear witness to. And to my elders right here in Jaleel, Baba Victor, I did that thing for you as I told you I would. Jamal and Kazi, your generation, what is it meant to knuckleheads like me coming up in the 70s and in the early 80s and whatnot, in some very dark times. Y'all were our light. Under extreme fire, y'all are our light. And I'm thankful that I had y'all light to move towards. And with that, I'll step back.
Okay, right on. We appreciate your light as well. But right now, Con Ed about to turn the lights off because we got 100 more people left. We appreciate you coming on board, definitely joining us today. Be strong, stay on the right side of the battlefield, brother. We have a few more guests. We have Brother Body on. Body, how's everything going with you?
I'm good. Are you hearing me?
We hear you well. We saw you in the background. We saw you was very patient. We had Brother Siddiqui. I think he might have went MIA, but we we want to hear from you. And after that, we'll hear from the Shakurs and Chairman Fred Jr. and a whole lot of other people. So, I know you could tell time because you got the Queen with you, so that means you know what 2 minutes mean. The rest of the brothers, they didn't have no time clock. Right on. So we got a timekeeper. So rock with us. Let's talk.
All right. It's a blessing to be here with all these high-profile generals and queens, and my brother and I, Bilal, we've been together for over 50 years. I'm an events producer in New Orleans and Atlanta and Ghana and South Africa. I do many events around the world, and Bilal has been with me on most of them. Starting with in 1979 through 1980, we worked together to establish the Koindu Congo Square presence at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, biggest festival almost in the world. And we basically started together where we organized a boycott on the festival because there were not enough, there weren't any African Americans or vendors that were getting notable participation in the festival. So we organized a boycott against the sponsor at that time, Slits Beer, and went to the office there and poured out 2 6-packs of beer, telling the community to stop drinking this beer here in New Orleans, and it worked. And Bilal was a central part of that. And we were able to get some property within the festival for our vendors, for a marketplace, and it's now the heart and soul of the festival. So Bilal was right there with us, and then it became Congo Square, and is still thriving and living to this day. After that, the New Orleans World's Fair in New Orleans that we participated in, and Bilal, he was kind of the builder and participated, had a waterfall exhibit. My wife was reminding me of, and tremendous participation. And we had over 50 artists and food craft vendors in the World's Fair there in New Orleans. And then, the World's Fair, it went from 1980, our participation, through the present, and still very, very much a presence right now. Bilal and I and his queen, Fulani, we raised our 13 children together at the festival. Bilal's the godfather to my daughter Nandi, and he had, I think, 6 or 7, and I had 7. So we raised our children together, and had a great relationship, and it was just phenomenal throughout those years. And then we remember Bilal and all the sound he provided for all the Kwanzaa activities and the Malcolm X Festival, and throughout in New Orleans, and so many cultural activities that we shared. And so he was definitely my comrade down in New Orleans and here in Atlanta, and I'm trying to get him to come to Ghana at some point in the near future. But that was kind of a snapshot as to what we did together and what we continue to do together. So I'm gonna let my queen say a few words here about her special relationship with Ghana as well.
Okay,
Bilal,
go ahead.
yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I was going to say we'll let her get your 1 minute that was left.
Thank you so much. Bilal, I just want you to know that we love you, we appreciate you, we thank the Most High for you. You're the best husband and father and friend that this planet has ever seen. You're a model human being. We love you. Thank you.
Right on. We appreciate you all coming on board today, sharing your words of wisdom, and we will see you in the whirlwind. We have okay, we have a little bit of music that will be shared in the background. Is that correct? Okay. I don't know who's controlling the music. It's not me right now. You know what you're fighting for. Bring that weapon in your hand. Start running and jumping, wanna be the man. Say your prayer, prepare the time. Killing baby, making mountains cry. Get the gun out your back, do you hear what I mean? Get the gun out your back, do you hear what I mean? Get the gun out your back, do you hear what I mean? Get the gun out your back, do you hear what I mean? Talk about revolution, feeling bluesy. When you're thinking you can't be choosy, don't bow down, don't be scared. Straighten your back and lift your head. Right on, right on. Welcome to the Black Power Media. We have a whole lot more guests on. Right now we got the Shakur clan on. We got Mo Preem, Set, Talib, And
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now.
Chairman Fred Jr. in the building. He looked like he's going somewhere right now. Diane, you want to give him a proper introduction?
I'm sorry. Before you
Right.
before you go on, the band that we just saw, I just want to make sure I say something about them. That was a band that my father played with in New Orleans. Those were different members. They weren't all there, but they put that video together today. It's a healing tune, and it's now posted on YouTube, so people can go through it. I will make sure I post all the links to all the videos and dedications that people have posted for my Baba. And so I just wanted to make sure we played that. We do, and of course, you know, I'm definitely want to introduce my cousins. I mean, absolutely. I'm so happy that they were able to come on. My cousins, Sechua, Mo, Preem, Talib, and our cousin Fred, Hampton Jr. We thank y'all so much. We love y'all, and y'all have the mic. I don't know who want to go first. Let's go.
We'll do ladies first. We'll start with Set because we know we ain't no telling where these brothers at right now. They all look like they're on the moon except for Mo Free.
For age. Go ahead, Set. You on mute? You on mute, Set?
You still on mute, Set.
Thank you. Just want to say happy day to everybody. I'm truly excited to see my family, myself. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
You froze up, Set.
About my uncle. All the things. Am I moving now? Okay, I'm about to hop on. Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Hold on.
I tell you what, we'll go to Mo Preem real quick, and then we'll bring Set back while she's getting it together, if that's cool. Mo Preem, you want to get it started?
Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Salams to everyone. Love to everyone. Greetings to all the elders. And salute to Baba Bilal, one of my inspirations. Baba Bilal, Mama Fulani, you know, met them when I was like 5 years old. 5 years old. Baba Bilal was important to me because he would always say, "Hey, little brother." He would always call me little brother and had something to try to teach me, to try to enrich my life. Mama Fulani, that was my girl. You know, she loved me. I loved her. But what a life. What a life. Baba Bilal was a known comrade to my father, my family. The Obafemi Sunni Ali's, that's family, and that's how we ride. That's how we've been riding. I just wanted to show my respect, send my love to all my family. You know, I'm so glad that this is being done for Baba Bilal. Love, peace, and respect to Baba Bilal. And I want to shout out my sister in Zinga. She told me to send her love as well. She can't be here. She on the grind trying to earn that money. But she told me to send her love too.
No doubt. Appreciate you coming on, Mo Preem. Stay on point. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Straight ahead.
Right on, straight ahead. We got Talib Shakur on deck. You got to unmute your mic, Talib. Talib's not a stranger to the platform either. Coming on looking like his father. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Matulu Jr. What's happening, brother? How you doing today?
Yeah, right. Blessings to all. Blessings to all, to the universe, to Baba Bilal. When I tell you nothing but love and respect for him, I wish I have known him much longer than I have. This is a celebration. This isn't no memorial or nothing like that, because he still lives. He's still pushing. He's still going to continue pushing. The love I got for him is once he found out that I was part of the Shakur clan, Matulu's son, he and the whole family gave me nothing but love. And then once I found out that they are family, chills went through my whole body. You know, it's like certain people say that they family, but certain people act like family, you know? And the whole clan, the whole tribe treat me as such. There was a time that Bob Bilal asked me, he said, what can I do for you? I said, Bob Bilal, only thing I need is to push this business forward, right? So, and things doesn't always have to be about a dollar bill. It's resources, it's who you know, it's situations and stuff. So he always have events. So anytime he have an event, I have these LED screens that I have on my side that promotes and advertising things. I remember he had me, don't ask me what neighborhood it is out here in Georgia because I don't know too much about it, right? But I lit up the screens. We were doing a protest for, who was it?
Imam Jamil.
Absolutely. Thank you. Me and Jamil. And we had the screens lit up. Him and I was in my vehicle and we were just driving around with the screens lit up and everybody looking, taking pictures and stuff. And I say that to say this. It was him and I together bonded a stronger relationship through conversation. You never know when that conversation is going to spark. And that, you know, made him and I closer with each other. And I can't wait to the time that we could vibe some more. Because anytime him and I vibe, it's nothing but jewels he's giving me. It's nothing but history that I've been missing all my life. So it's like a blessing that I'm able to be taught by him, Afua, Aisha, you know, all of the whole clan. I mean, my words are like endless, but I know for the sake of time, I'm trying to cram everything in. So to respect everybody that's on this platform, I just really want to say that it is an honor, it's a pleasure to, you know, to be part of this family right here. And anything I could do to show my gratitude, I'm here, you know. So y'all just keep pushing and all that's, you know, in my ear range, you know, hit me up if y'all need me. All right. What up, Mo? What up, Seth? What up, family? Talk to all y'all later. Love y'all.
Love
Yeah.
you, bro.
Gratitude for coming through. Next we have Set. Oh yeah, happy belated birthday, Set. We heard you just turned 19 the other day. Everybody 19. You know what I'm saying?
Right on, right on.
Thank
Right
you.
on.
Yeah. My uncle, I know who's on this platform should know the strength and the history of the Shakur family. And my uncle Bilal
You got it, sis.
is an artery of that family. His love has pumped strength into, I know, the youth, the children, my other cousins, and my siblings. Since we were children, you, Uncle Bilal, have always been a safe space of not just safety and protection in the emotional and comforting way, but also safety and protection of strength, understanding. With this family line, we don't get that a lot from so many people, but from you, 100% every single time. I've got nothing but advice, care, comfort whenever I need it. Walking into scary rooms as a child, in scary environments as a child, from the rallies and the protests and meetings or whatever, but just as a 5-year-old, that would be just intimidating. Your smile and your hugs always brought me comfort, and it's again a sense of safety, and that safety that you feel, the same safety that a child feels from the thought of a Superman or a Batman. You've always have been nothing but that to me. And yes, there's detailed stories that I can tell and share the world, but I believe between you and my entire family to yours, you already know how and where you've been there for me. And I kind of don't want to share that with everybody. I just want to stand here for you and honor you however and whenever you need me, and hold your smile deep in my body. And hopefully, holding your smile deep in my body will radiate whenever I smile. I'll carry a smile on. Thank you for being an amazing father to my cousins, for being a peace pole to this family, and being a sound of joy to all that hears you. I love you very much. I'm proud to be of your skin and your kin. I'm proud to smile like you. I'm proud to look like you. And I pray to walk and stand like you. Always.
Hey, Ashe.
Right on, right on. We appreciate that set.
Thank
Um,
you.
as we have a lot more folks coming up, we're gonna wrap this particular segment with Dr. Chairman Fred Hampton Jr.
Hey,
He
brother.
just became a doctor the other day. What's happening, brother? How you doing?
September 18th, yes, indeed, man. Hey, right on. Hey, well, first and foremost, revolutionary love and respect. Again, happy belated birthday, set. To all my family, my comrades online, revolutionary love and respect. Um, we juggling a couple of events on. We at the Hampton House right now. I just want these brothers to shout out and say some. We got some. Excuse me one second. I want to see y'all energy, brothers. How you turn this thing around? This is the event going for Bilal Sunni Ali. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's a virtual event going on, and out of him right now. He's still with us, living legend. But when we got all the comrades in the send love and greetings, you know what I'm saying? We at the house. Elmer Dixon, the co-founder of Seattle chapter of Black Panther Party. Stan McKinney, Illinois chapter of Black Panther Party. Henry Nesbitt, St. Louis Black Panther Party, and my brother Elmer Dixon is his cousin. You know what I'm saying? Right on, right on. So we got some people, they all send their greetings and love. So I'm gonna step back out real quick and just Bilal Sunni Ali. Um, living legend. I just was coming in regards to passing James Amos, who portrayed James Evans in Good Times, and I was saying something to the fact like how you can tell a generation that was impacted by just his image alone. You know, not just his not his image alone, but him, Florida Evans, so on and so forth. And we fortunate, and I'm talking about we say family. A lot of us are not connected by biological blood, but we connected by blood, sweat, and tears, and in many cases, years behind inside those concentration camps, or fighting to get Emmanuel Alameen and others up out of those concentration camps. We connected through struggle, and we connect through contested conditions. We fortunate that we don't have to suffice for. This is no slight on the James Evans in the movies, but we had real models. We have real models, and we distinguish that from role models. You know what I'm saying? People who we can relate to, and it transcends geographical borderlines, gender, and generational lines. In other words, however old you are, you know what I'm saying? We can. The story how it impacts us. I was in Belize recently, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, hit Bilal up, connected me with another brother. We made some connections, and it's something we can't take for granted. They said like even when raising horses, they said an orphan horse is the most difficult horse to raise because it doesn't know basic stuff like how to walk, how to trot, what have you. to have these forces with these, and I don't want to sound cliche, it's with the war stories and under contested conditions, it impacts us. You know what I'm saying? So again, the legacy, it should be mandatory. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we're talking about this right now. You know what I'm saying? And all these forces are here. You know, we gotta appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Because like even in this war that's waged upon us, this system, you know what I'm saying? They make it a point. They even if they actually they don't go over there when they say going to Vietnam to recover the bodies from former political prisoners. We know they don't care about them, but that impacts people to say, well, you're going to reach out for them. The way we deal with our political prisoners, the way we deal with our legends, the way we deal with our legacy, it affects the way other communities, other communities look at us. So again, we got to hold these forces up in high regard. So I was gonna say revolutionary love and respect, Bilal Sunni Ali, Mama Fulani and the whole family. Right on.
Right on, right on. Appreciate that. Yes,
Bring them
yes,
on, right
yes.
on.
Free them all.
Bring them on.
That was Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., the Sunni Ali's, and we're gonna keep it moving. We appreciate.
Shakurs, you mean? You said Sunni Ali.
The Shakurs. It's all the same thing. Y'all in the same gang. So
You're right, you're right.
okay, okay. We're definitely the Shakurs, the Sunni Ali's, the Hamptons, the whole nine. We're in the building. We have a few more people coming on. We got like 113 more guests. Don't go nowhere. Make sure at the bottom of this ticker that you support. We appreciate folks checking us out, but definitely the brother can use that aid. You know, I mean, he's in the hospital right now. And I believe, if I don't want to give up information, I don't want to be snitching like some of the folks came on here. But but Daya, I believe that he's in the hospital right now. Is that correct? And you are there, you know. So
yes.
Right on, right on.
That's
So
yeah, I could do it at the end though. I could do it.
okay, all good, all good. We're gonna bring a couple of other guests on real quick. We know that we have some brother Iros in the building. Brother Tongo, he's gonna be dropping some lyrics in a minute. Both of them I saw y'all on a little bit earlier. We was very packed, but we're gonna hear from Iros first, and then Tongo is gonna drop some lyrics. Tongo got the baby with him, so you know, I feel like the baby right now, like laying down, you know. So we're gonna start off with Iros and pump it from there.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Yes,
Iros?
sir.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just real honored. I'm learning so much about Baba Bilal, and I feel like I've known him since maybe like 18, 19, directly and indirectly, because I met his children first. I met Shaka Zulu first as an 18-year-old on Clark's campus, and then I met Ia Fulani, and then his children. Later on, I met it's so much. I have so much to talk about, but then Kalanji just dropped talk about snitching, and I'm thinking, and then I hear Matulu in my ear. You know what I mean? Because I've heard so many stories that Baba Bilal and I have got a chance to sit down, but he's always supported that next generation. I could talk about that part. He's always supported that next generation. He's always encouraged. He's always been that example that taught me without me knowing I was being taught. You know what I mean? Like I ended up being a chaplain in the federal prison system. You know, I met Dr. Matulu Shakur, and all of this happened organically. If you understand what I'm saying, it happened organically. I didn't know who these people were, and to see all these great names, and sometimes I just had to Google certain people and say, well, who is this? Who is that? You know, and I never even knew that everybody was connected. And the beautiful part about them is that all the times I sat down with Baba Bilal, all the times that we spent time together, from the radio station, he was one of the first time I was even on the radio was during Il Fulani's and Baba Bilal's show on WRFG.
What good is the song?
Through What Good Is a Song, through their son Shaka Zulu. And from there, I'm still on the radio to this day. And we're talking about 30 years ago. You know what I mean? We're talking a long time ago. I'm really grateful for all the works that he has done. All the lessons learned, directly and indirectly, because I learned lessons from his son Kofi. And that was indirectly, and I know he was getting certain things from Baba Bilal, and because I could hear it again. And I just am so blessed to just even be on the platform. From the radio station to being a chaplain within the prison. That was powerful. I'm trying to say a lot without saying anything at all, if you know what I'm saying, because I hear my elders in my ear. But we're really gonna have to sit down and really build on all of the lessons and everything that we've learned. And I give thanks, and I'm just honored to be a part of the platform. So blessings, give thanks to the family, Sunni Ali's, the Shakur family. You are 100% correct when you say, same thing, same one family. And I just give thanks to be able to be amongst them and be able to learn from the elders, because that's one thing. They've shared their parents. They've shared their parents with us. They've shared their elders with us. And for them to have us included in all of this is a beautiful thing. So give thanks. I know everybody has time. It's time management. But on just behalf of the Rastafari community, behalf of just doing the works in the community, enough love and respect go out to Baba Bilal, Sunni Ali, Rastafari. Yes, sir.
No doubt. One blood, one nation, one gun. Peace, Iros. We'll see you soon, brother.
Respect.
No doubt. No doubt. We have the brother Tango. He's going to drop something serious. How you doing, Tango? How's everything going today?
I'm solid, man. Good to see you, brother.
Right on. Good to see you as well. Glad to see have you on deck for this tribute. We're going to clear the stage and let you light it up a little bit, and then we're going to bring some more folks on. You're checking out Black Power Media. This is a tribute for Bilal Sunni Ali. For folks who are tuning in late, make sure you catch the replay, which it'll be on the platform. So, but also donate. At the bottom, you see this this ticker that's going on. We want to make sure that our beloved Baba, is getting the proper care he needs, and that's why we're here. So we're going to take it to Brother Tango real quick, and we'll go from here.
And guided by teeth goes the country. There's a cow's mouth on the flag. A peculiar notepad holds street life dear, but the writer's not here. He's somewhere talking to tombstones about the good old days, or splashing reborn water on his latest face, or wondering how's old gun doing in the afterlife. Wondering how much death trap is in those gas station now. It got to be $1 million a day on this concrete island. New engine in the moon while it never goes down. I mean, 72 straight hours of night, at least according to everyone's posture around here. 8:30 in the morning is really 30 minutes of closing. The city shuts down for a sleepy rat race. Elevators shoot shuffle to the nearest heaven, laugh with rats the whole way up. It's scabs everywhere. In puddles of city, in concentrated schools and TV lit rooms, the light reveals military fatigue when it hits just right on the ties that are wrapped around the necks of lazy white guys. Empire is too easy, baby. Chant at the walls on some if you feel like it. Best wait for a target to move and shooting back, running for a tree line made of freeways. Wisdom says against a war machine on Tuesday, you stand no chance, but may we be the last poor men to play it safe. Cow's mouth on the flag. A politician raises his hand and the crowd shows their teeth. An oligarch raises his hand, little kids are not safe outside. You are high, depressed, and comrades and function. 15 minutes of closing and the city has survived another black rebellion. We just paying dues by trash fires, not to say anybody can say it. Don't you love how deadly things whisper in the moment and people kill like feathers fall and everybody screaming inside? The writer knows that death is not a matter of dignity, rather humor in a house that smells like road traces, nuclear percentages on torn stoves. I mean, here life never was, just lazy matches and manic inhumanity, hands rushing away from life towards souls. What we doing here? Surviving. For no reason in particular, because nobody going far today. Nobody go far tomorrow. Trust me, hell and heaven cannot count. Strange gardens with secondhand clothes playing, and concrete wishes to be human so that it could be accountable. When they find you drenched, and drains wish to be human so that they could be worthy arms for you to die in. They greet them all, grandson. Prepare for the day when every child is kind, but don't say we ghosts didn't write you a poem. Don't say we didn't dig your life. Remember the shotgun by the coat rack that everybody in the house knows how to use? Remember the tightrope made of needles for walking in between driveways and man-made best friends? Go ahead, grandson, tune this street again. Never mind, this country kills musicians first. Broken neck night, scarred neck life. If these walls could write lyrics and say, what's your angle, Angel Eyes? 30 to 50 rounds pass by on the street with no daughters. This street has no sons, just young prisoners of war in a racist city that means to make capital, and we know so much. We know it all. We were stood against walls. who's on the third cross around here, cow's mouth, salivating over the street. And that is the story of why we aim at teeth. All power to the people, y'all.
All power to the people. That was hard. We needed that. I think some folks were sleeping. We had to wake them up real quick. Tongo, Isaac Martin, definitely appreciate it. Keep on keeping on, and we appreciate you staying in the spirit of what Baba Bilal Sunni Ali and Gil Scott Heron, the last poets, brought to the table. We're going to win in spite of ourselves. Y'all be strong, man. Free the land.
Yes.
Right on, right on. That was powerful. Fool, who else we got up here, man? You know, we're on hour number 9. We said it's going to be 2 hours.
So I see that we have my daughter coming up, my father's granddaughter, one of his oldest. And then I see Uncle Daruba's here. And then we have a video to play, 2 videos to play, and then we should be done. Everybody, thank you for, just holding it down. I mean, we tried to do 2 hours, we really did. We did our best. Sometimes, you can't put everything in a box.
Right on, right on.
All right, so I'm going to bring my daughter to the stage.
Okay, Tahura, if you can turn your cameras on, folks, so we'll know that you there. Okay.
Sorry, you guys. I'm just tired. Poppy! We was waiting for you. All right. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. I am Ezimani, Sunni Ali Davis. And at the beginning of this program, Auntie Tewa said she wanted everyone to share what Baba Bilal is to them. And to me and my sister and a bunch of my cousins and siblings, he is our Poppy, our grandfather. So I just want to say, love you, Poppy. Always extremely grateful to be your granddaughter, to be carrying on your legacy always, and just my daily walk. And I'll see you soon. So I just want to begin by thanking the Creator for the life of my only living grandfather. With you in my life, I never felt as if there was anything missing. You and Ia have always been more like my parents, and so Poppy, or Daddy, I want to say thank you for the strength and love you've poured into me and our family. It's thanks to your shoulders that I am able to touch the sky and see the world at sky view. Nakapinda forever, forever, I love you. And I'm going to read a poem, and I'm going to sing a short little snippet of a song. Don't want to keep you guys here for too long. So this poem is called A True Hero. I did not write it. Just what makes a man a hero? I've often thought this through. It's someone who is macho. It's someone who is true. No, that is not a hero. He's just a simple man, always there when things go wrong and who does the best he can. He lends a strong shoulder to ease the flow of tears. He holds high the lantern to drive away your fears. His smile was just enough to give encouragement. His frown more than adequate to make one soon relent. When some had need of guidance, his ears he'd freely lend. Advice came in abundance. You chose, not him could you offend. He had no need of medals or glory, this is true. That's why, dear Poppy, our hero has to be you. And Pop, I'm singing this small snippet of a song just to show you like that I know that this song has meaning to you. And I know just how meaningful it is for you. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I see his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches over me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches. I know he watches. I know he watches me. Love you, Poppy. Nakapinda.
Definitely glad to see you on here. Be strong, keep on winning.
Nakapinda. Those were two of my beautiful daughters. And yes, their great grandmother's favorite song. That was my father's mother's favorite song.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
we love you.
I'm always amazed to see how they're growing and how they've grown. I mean, they're grown now. It's not no growing. That's the thing that's wild right there. But yeah, definitely. No, that was definitely, and they got the vocals. It's being passed on for generations and generations now, huh?
Yes.
Man, right on. Okay. We got
You got it.
Okay. Now I want to shout out the brother Siddiqui. He's been trying to get on for a while. For some reason, his camera work ain't been working. But we have broadcasting from Ghana right now. A brother who we've known for quite a while, and he gonna rock his 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? my man D, the Ruben, what's happening, man? You're muted right now, so you know we.
What's taking place, black man? Peace, power to the people.
Power to the people, man.
I unmuted, man. Don't even try.
What's going on with you, man? You got a delay. I think you might.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got to turn your YouTube off and just.
I think I'm on the time lag.
You got the delay. I think you
Yeah. I think I'm on the cell phone and you.
Okay, well you need to get rid of one of them.
I think I'm on the cell phone and you.
Okay, yeah. So get rid of the cell phone.
I just did.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. But
can you hear me now?
Yeah, you still have something playing. If you got a YouTube, if you got another piece open, it's still feedback. Yeah, you still have something playing. If you got a YouTube, if you got another.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, cause. Yeah, I was on YouTube. Somebody sent me a YouTube link.
Yeah, well, close that tab, brother.
I was on YouTube. Somebody sent me a YouTube link. Am I still on delay?
Yeah, you got to get rid of that tab, brother.
All right.
We waiting for Drew to get rid of his tab real quick.
So I'm gonna oh, there he goes. Okay.
How's this?
Yeah, you
How's
still have
this?
You still have a tab open.
Oh, there you go.
How's this?
Yeah, something's playing somewhere. You got the YouTube playing at the same time. You got to get rid of the YouTube. And just stay on StreamYard. Yeah, something's playing somewhere. You got the YouTube playing. I'm gonna take you off and try to get Siddiqui on real quick.
I'm in playing for
Siddiqui,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. You sound like you're on another planet. Okay, so Siddiqui's having some difficulty as well.
I got you. You right, baby. You right. Is this better?
Yeah, we got you now. You with us now.
No, I'm connected. Is this better?
Yes, sir. You good. You good.
I can't hear them now.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
We hear you.
Good.
Yeah, okay. We just need 2 minutes to rock. And we good.
I got 2 minutes.
Yeah, two real minutes.
Now I don't have 2 revolutionary minutes. Huh? I got real minutes. Well, first of all, Greetings to all the comrades. Thanks, Kalonji. I was supposed to be on at 8 o'clock, I think, and that's 2 o'clock in the morning my time. But I saw you guys rapping, so I tried to jump on. First of all, I just want to, of course, Bilal Sunni Ali has rolled with the best of them. With Gil Scott, he's always been an influence in revolutionary Pan-African culture. You see, even in Ghana, you got to deal with assholes on motorbikes. So, yeah, I just want to say that that's my comrade, that's my brother. He's strong. He's too black to crack, you know. And I'm glad to see his children on paying tribute to their Baba. And I'm glad to have an opportunity. I'm really glad to have an opportunity, Kalonji, that you provided me to just say a few words to my comrade. He's going to get better. He's going to come out, and we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it moving, you know. But I just want to say that, you know, my love and my respect and my deep, deep appreciation for my comrade, for being in my life and being in our movement at this place and time. So I just want to say thanks. Peace, brother, and power to the people.
No doubt. All right, brother. So we'll catch you in a minute. This is the shortest 2 minutes we ever seen you do, and that's all good.
Well, I'm kind of preoccupied at the moment. I was conducting a concerto over here. I was trying to make I was trying to. What y'all laughing at, man? I'm out of here, man. I'll holler at you in a minute.
We'll see you later with your bedroom concerto. All right, brother.
All right, thank you, Uncle Drew. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if
Brother Siddiqui. Yeah, Baba Siddiqui. Let's try it one more time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Baba Siddiqui got that phone service from somewhere else right now, but we appreciate him trying to get on. Yeah, so look, I'm sorry, go ahead.
We have 2 videos, and then we're gonna close out with this. I'm gonna give an update, and then my father will, say a couple of words, maybe. Okay. But I'm going to play. Oh, where's the video? I think this is. Nope, that's not it. Sorry.
Is it the tribute from Varanza or no?
No, from brother Baba Aman Sharif.
Okay, I don't have that one. Okay, while she's pulling up the video again, we're here for a tribute to Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. We're working on his healing, as you know. He's we're gonna say under the weather, because we know he's a revolutionary, so we know he good. But here's Aman Sharif.
Yes.
Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Thinking of Bilal, there's so many words that come to mind, including him being a blessing in my life and so many others. But courageous, humble, dedicated, and a man of action in so many ways that just makes him so honorable as a spirit. And you can feel his energy without a lot of words, which is a whole nother thing for someone that uses words pretty regularly. But blessings, so glad to be a part of this tribute, to give the flowers while he's alive, and to honor him in his presence in our lives and the meaningfulness of that. Just as a simple part of a gesture, I saw him playing this flute one day outside of a club, and I was like, man, that's a nice wood flute. It sounds good. The next thing I know, he had given it to me. So here's to you, Bilal. Peace and blessings.
Right on. That was Ahmad Sharif.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Elder Ross Kofi came on.
Yeah, the elder is here. Elder Ross, what's happening, brother? We done had we done had the whole Ross community out here tonight. Ross Kofi. What's happening, brother?
Well,
How you feeling, man?
I'm just so happy to be here to share a word of honor with Baba Bilal Sunni Ali. And, in honoring Baba Bilal, we honor his whole family. I can't think of Baba Bilal without thinking of Mama Fulani, who I met them together. But, I know time is short. And I want to thank Baba Bilal for, let me put it this way, his daughters and I, we got a greeting that we share. It's Ras Salam Alaikum. And while that is comical on one level, it really reflects something deep in terms of the type of what so many people have said in different ways, the type of father he is, because I know that he played an integral part in raising a family that blends cultures together without compromising one or the other, and especially with the lessons that we've learned from our liberation movement going through, especially in the last century. You know how crucial that is, because divide and rule, divide and conquer has been the order of the day. So I just want to thank you, Baba Bilal, on behalf of my family, and on behalf of myself, as Ira said, for always really checking for the next generation, for always being a light, for always being a true, genuine spirit of guidance. And that genuine spirit of guidance come through the big smile that everybody's talking about. And also he has a good and a stern way of giving us guidance when we need that too. So it's just a lot to be said, but less is more sometimes. I just thank you for your excellent example of fatherhood. I learned more recently, even though I've been calling my father Baba all my life, of one of the I don't know, the word is not connotation, but the etymology of the word Baba, and it means Ba is like to cover, and just like so many people have said, so Baba is one beyond the sperm donor. We know this much more than what father is and all that stuff, but it's also just the covering, the cover, and he covers so many of us. He covers so, when the sister was talking about just by his name being referenced, his reputation as a warrior, as a soldier, as a serious person, but also with his energy, also with his music, also with just the different aspects of his spirit. He covered his people, so I salute you, Baba. I know you know how I feel about you already, and I'm very honored to be able to be part of this tribute to you this evening, and want to also repeat the charge to all of us who have the means in whatever way to contribute, that your health will continue to get stronger, that you'll be here with us for many more moons to come.
I'm muted, so I was saying something nice about you. We
Yeah,
appreciate.
that's the other thing I want to say. You can tell the influence of Baba Bilal at Kalanji. I ain't had to hold my breath for 3 hours, because usually his ad lib and his sense of humor goes off the chain. But Baba Bilal, his presence alone, for that gentleman right there,
You kept it in check.
that's big work. That's big.
Look, man, I'm a dude I would usually do if he was on the phone with me. Anyway, shout out to my brother Ross Kofi. We appreciate your work, brother.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
No,
I
thank
had to
you.
keep tradition. I'm sorry.
That's our big brother.
I know.
Wrestling.
That's my little brother.
Aisha said not yours. Sorry.
And not mine.
Big
Okay.
sister almighty.
Okay. Right
That's
on.
what
Right
she
on.
calls her.
Okay. So we got one more group on.
Yep,
Is that
Sister
correct?
Zakaria and Brother Zante Tariq. They're also Zakaria. No, not Zakaria. Zakaria and Brother Zante Tariq, they also live on the land with us and, definitely help a lot out with my father. Brother Zante Tariq has been there to, help me to get him into the car, to, help him into the home, whatever, even just help him not fall, my father says. So we just, thank them as well. And I'm going to bring them on. They're going to say a few words, and then I'm going to play their musical tribute.
I'm sure they can be heard.
Shalom. Shalom. Can we be heard?
Shalom, Kane.
Awesome. All right. Yes, we just wanted to briefly give honor and thanks to the Most High for Baba Sunni Ali. I mean, he has just been amazing, a literal living legend, as we already know. And just the love and comfort he has shown in the very short time that we have even known him. I really want to give him thanks for the way he has reared his daughters. I mean, I literally look up to them. They are beautiful, beautiful daughters of the Most High, and his contribution in their lives is shown and very, very clear. It shows through just in their actions, in their servitude, in their passion for the people. It is very, very clear the part that he has played in their lives, and not only that, but the contribution that even he shows to all of us. I mean, my babies were really sad when we had to leave the land, and he came and comforted my little 5-year-old, and it just was very beautiful. And you can tell that this is the man who is how he is. He doesn't change. This is how he is with everybody. This is how he is with his people, and that love is shown through. So we want to say thank you, Baba Sunni Ali. We love you. And did you have any words?
Yes. Shalom, shalom. Sunni, Baba Sunni. I call him Pop Sunni.
Pops.
No, but seriously, I've only known him for going on about 3 or 4 months, right? And so in this short amount of time that I've been, trying to get to know him, just watching, observing, I think times and moments like this, like the tribute, and just seeing so many different visitors come and see him, it shows me who he is. It's like I'm coming into his life towards, the latter times where he's relaxing and chilling, but just seeing the impact that he's had on so many people's lives, the impact that he's had on our history alone as a nation, as Black people, as just people that come from struggle, that people that comes from having to be strong. He's the epitome of strength when I see him, and so the small conversations that we've had, the little small pieces of wisdom and the nuggets and the information, when I walked into his cabin the first time I met him, I just noticed all the books and all the history and all the knowledge that he had beside him, and so I'm learning from him in so many ways. I'm learning from you, Pop Sunni, in so many ways. And then I look at your daughters and I look at your children. I look at the legacy that you have established, musically, non-musically, just in so many different ways. It has affected us. And even though I'm just now meeting you, the things that you have already done before me, before Sis Zakaria, these things that you have already done paved the way for us to even be able to be here where we are now. So I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for that. And I just want to continue to learn, serve, be here with you in any way that I can to support you and Princess Medaya. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And yeah, I'm not gonna, y'all know I can be long with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. But Pop Sunni, love you. I appreciate you. I'm excited. We miss you. Yeah. When you come home, we'll be right here with open arms, ready to support and help in any way that we can. So yes, we have a song. Anyway, yeah.
Kalandri, can you tell me if you can see it?
Where do you have it at? I can't see it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Sorry, you guys. We're trying to get it.
Is it a link or?
Yeah, it's a link. And I put it in our private chat.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
Pull it up.
Okay.
Like I pulled it up on one screen, but I don't know if y'all can hear it. Can you hear that?
Peace. Pop Bilal, this song is for you. We love you. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we hear
and we hope that when you hear us sing this song, that it touches your heart. All right.
Just listen.
It's audio.
Comes the sun.
No, but I can't.
Okay.
Share the video, so we just listen to the audio. Okay. I apologize. So they're gonna actually share it for us if y'all are able to share it. Because I can't pull it up. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Let me know if y'all able to share it. Are y'all able to share it? So while they are doing that, and I also press download, so hopefully it'll download on my drive, then I can try to play it. But I just wanted to thank everybody, our family, wanted to thank everybody for coming on, for participating in this tribute to our Baba, to your comrade, to your brother, to your son, to your uncle, to your hero. We thank you just for being here. And, we did want to give an update. Presently, right now, we are at the hospital. My father has pneumonia. They are, we are doing everything we can to give what he needs so that he can push through this battle, along with a few other ailments that he has already presented with. We're doing our best to provide him the adequate food and shelter that's needed. With your donations, we have been able to, purchase the vegetables he needs, the vitamins he needs, and also we have, like we've said before, we have land, we have a community in Georgia, and it's 110 acres of land, and our father lives there with me and my community and my husband. And so as a family, we were able to purchase him a bigger, tiny home. And with you all's donations that, it went a long way to help to do that, to have a more comfortable setting for my father and allow for people to, come visit and have a comfortable space to visit him in. So, we just really appreciate everyone being a part of our family. Whether you came in 3 months ago, 2 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, before I was even born, we appreciate you. We love you all. And it says my download is complete. So I am going to play the download and create a villain. It'll show for you guys. So 1 second.
While you're doing that, I want to keep reminding folks again, the ticker at the bottom. Of course, there's been a whole lot of people on here tonight. We've given you heart, soul. You've gotten family members. You've gotten comrades. You've gotten musicians, extended families, well wishers, so on and so forth. Now we're looking to let's make sure you share that Cash App or that Zelle so that we can make sure that our Baba Bilal Sunni Ali can continue to get the much needed care that he deserves.
All right, it is saving 1 second.
I think you might be ready. Look like I said. Is this it here?
Peace.
Yes.
Pop Bilal.
Yes, that is.
That's
That's it.
We love you. We love you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. And we hope that when you hear us sing this song, that it touches your heart. All right. Here comes the sun.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Right on, right on. Here comes the sun. That's a beautiful thing. Definitely appreciate y'all bringing the sun to the platform. It's funny, we see y'all, it looked like y'all did that earlier today, and the sun,
Yes.
the sun
is
came and
down.
went. It looked like the moon is out there right now.
And y'all, that's our land. That's our land back there. That background.
yeah?
You saw all that beauty?
Land.
I
Okay.
see. I still ain't get an invitation.
That's what we're talking about. Freedom of land.
I ain't get an invitation yet. I'm
Oh,
confused.
you know you're not telling the truth.
I'm getting old. My mind is kind of, I forgot.
It's okay,
Okay.
Elder. It's okay, Elder Kalanchi.
Wow. Say with that. Anyway,
Thank
y'all
you.
be safe. We'll
Yeah.
catch y'all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zachariah, Zate Tariq.
Toda
Yes, ma'am.
we love
Yeah.
y'all.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Nakupenda. Shalom.
Nakupenda.
Peace. Okay. So we got Baba Bilal in the building. Baba Bilal, I feel like we on deaf poetry or deaf comedy when Russell Simmons come out, but we better than Russell Simmons. We got Bilal Sunni Ali. You gonna say more than God bless and good night, right?
Just a few words I have to say that's been pressing on me to say, especially the last 15 or 20 minutes or so. And those words are Toda Rabah, Sante Sana, Shukran Jazakallah Khairan. Good night.
That was the God bless and good night right there. I've been knowing Baba Bilal for almost 30 years, and I ain't never seen him with that short of words. Him and Daruba got world records tonight. But anyway, we pray for your healing, Baba Bilal, and we give thanks for the family, friends, comrades, and everybody who showed up and showed out, as they say. I hate when people say that. But anyway, I'm glad to see that, folks came through to support Baba Bilal Sunni Ali, who is one of the reasons why I'm in Atlanta right now. I'd have left a long time ago if it wasn't for him and Ia Fulani. I've been here 20 years. I'd have left 19 years ago. But anyway, definitely appreciate what he's brought to the table. Appreciate you all, and y'all can do the closing words. And I appreciate y'all sticking to these 2 hours. Y'all just like the guests. Like, it's gonna be 2 hours. Anyway, go ahead.
So, as I said before, we just want to give thanks to everyone. We give thanks to the Creator. We give thanks to the ancestors, to our personal ancestors, to our mother, to our Baba Ahmed, to
Baba Elijah.
Yeah, Baba Elijah, to
our Grandma Lois, our
Saladin
Grandpa Robert.
Shakur. Yes, so many who have gone on before us and who are here with us every day in spirit. We have been blessed to have been raised by some of the most powerful superhumans to ever walk on this planet. And as the eldest daughter, I just, give thanks. I'm full from all of the love that we have experienced over these last few hours. And so with that being said, I'm going to pass it to my sister because I'm done.
I said mine. So. We out.
Maybe my niece, Vicky, has something to say.
That's your grandfather.
Thank you, Kalanji.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You.
No doubt. We'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Straight ahead, like Matulu said.
Yes, indeed. All power to the people. We in closing, we close out the Bilal Sunni Ali tribute. Make sure that you can still donate. Again, the Cash App at the bottom, $ Sunni Ali. The Zelle is 470-898-9089. 470-898-9089. We pray for a speedy healing and recovery for Baba Bilal, and we appreciate you all joining us tonight. And make sure you share this link and let the people know that the revolution will not be televised. Till next time, Black Power Media, we out.